Who were the main gangs down Croydon? I couldn't answer that, brother. I don't live in Croydon, do I? I've no idea. Hold on. Going on, bro. You all right?
Hi, Cody. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I was supposed to have got you on a few days ago, bro, but I apologize, man. How's tricks?
It's good. It's our las's 40th birthday, so we've been out, had a bit of a good time with kids, family, and stuff. How are you?
Happy birthday to your missus.
Thank you. She said she's laughing.
Happy birthday, babe. How old? So she's 40. What's her name?
Andrea.
Andrea, happy birthday, babe. All the best. Hope you had a nice day and been treated like a princess and all that, all that crazy shit.
Thank you.
But where are you from in the world, bro?
Sheffield, bro.
Whereabouts? Manor Estate, Manor Park. Is it Manor Park, Manor Farm?
Alberthorne, just off at Manor Top.
Yeah, man. It's fucking. Is it rough up there or what, bro?
Yeah, there's been all them shootings in last year with them Dunford family and stuff like that. We went into more details because they've been charged.
Mm.
But yeah, 12-year-old lad got shot on there not so long ago and stuff like that. Gang stuff.
Gang. So how long have you been with the missus?
About 18 months now, this one.
Loved up.
Yeah, well, it's honeymoon period, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Feisty girl though, or what?
Yeah, well, she's feisty, but with my past, she has to be. I mean, our world champion kickboxer.
Oh, bro, I know who you are, bro. I remember now. Bro, I've just, right, straight away. I'll let you tell your story though, but I know who you are now.
Right, so basically for everyone that doesn't know, my story is, my name's Tony. I was born in November in Sheffield. I was the former British, European, Intercontinental, USA National and World K1 kickboxing champion from the age of 16. I dedicated to the martial arts scene. We had to blow my own trumpet until 2013 where I was stabbed. I spent 6 months, well, 23 weeks in hospital.
What happened with the stabbing, bro? What happened with the incident? How did it play out?
I was managing a pub, the Vine Inn, just off Cemetery Road in Sheffield, and somebody tried to rob it. I got a scaffolding bar stuck in the back of my head, Cody, and then stabbed in my stomach.
Yeah, but so it just, why did it kick off? It just some dickhead or you?
Well, they've gone through quite a few managers in a few months before I took over, because I was clean up from drugs, everything like that. I got a good profession. I went to take over it for 3 weeks. I ended up there for 3 years.
Yeah.
This gang had been watching me when I was doing banking, stuff like that. So when I locked the pub door, after on a Tuesday afternoon when I did my banking, I got a scaffolding bar in the back of my head.
It was a robbery. It was a robbery.
It was a robbery. They got away with £141 in change. They didn't even go through my pockets. I got 13.5 grand in my back pocket.
Hold on. So they got away with £141 in coins or whatever, and you had how much in your pocket?
13.5 grand in notes. That the police fetched back to me 7 weeks later once I woke up from a coma.
Fucking hell, bro. So where was you? So you just locking the pub or you locking the office?
I was just locking the pub up. We didn't open till 4 o'clock. It was winter time. It was October. And I was basically going at 2 o'clock to do the banking. They knew my routine, whoever it was. They didn't say a word, just hit me straight in the back of the head and stabbed me and took the bag.
Where did they stab you?
Straight in my stomach.
You see it? Oh shit, yeah, bro. So what injuries did you what any organs, any internal bleeding?
I've had most of my bowel removed, most of my bladder removed, and a lot of my intestines, which means I can never fight professionally again.
I've seen your video. I remember you sent me the video, didn't you?
Yeah.
K1 fight, weren't it?
Yeah. That was the last fight I ever did as an exhibition fight.
But like, so with the, if the, how far was it from like vital organs and stuff like that, like where you were stabbed?
It was 2.5 millimeters, a centimeter away from my spinal cord.
Fuck. How big was the knife, bro?
13.5 inches. And it was rusty.
Oh,
I ended
bro.
up having 6 operations in that 6 months because it kept getting infected.
They knew what they were, bro. The thing is, that's an inside job. That's someone that's worked at that pub, bro. That was an inside job. That no names, but that was an inside job.
When I first started there, I sacked all the staff because so much. I'd lost $2,000 in stock in the first week I was there. So I sacked everybody and started afresh. So it will build up from that.
So go on. So how much blood did you lose? How much and what? And how much blood did you lose?
3.5 pints. I had to have emergency blood transfusion outside the pub while the helicopter was waiting to take me away.
And this was in 2013.
13.
Fucking hell, bro. So when you was so how long was you in the coma?
Sheffield Town Centre.
How long
I
was
was
in the
6 weeks in a coma, 23 weeks in hospital. Pardon?
Induced coma. Induced.
No, I was in a coma for 6 weeks and they induced me for an extra 3 days. That was all.
Ah, right, got you. And then fucking hell, bro. So what? So you'll have probably PTSD, flashbacks.
Yeah, I had to go through counselling. I suffer a lot from it. So now I'm trying to give something back. I've started my own channel by putting a bit of kids self-defense on what I'm doing with my own kids. Trying to give something back to people that have always been there, supported me through years.
That's it, brother. But fucking hell. So when you was going through all this, bro, family, have you got close family and friends and all that good stuff?
I lost both my parents last year. I've got my missus. I've got my 3 kids and my stepdaughter. So, but yeah, last year were hard.
Fucking hell, bro. You're a survivor, though. Literally.
You have to fight.
So when that kid shanked you with a knife, yeah, in this robbery, bro, why didn't they? You must have fought back. Obviously, you're a fighter. You was trained, bro. That was your thing. So you would have fought back. If you wouldn't have fought back, I'm like you. I would have fought back as well. Not because I'm an hero, but it's just because it's what you do. But this didn't kind of kill you, bro. 13.5 inch. Sounds like it more or less went straight up to the handle, bro.
It did. It literally broke off. I got part of the blade inside of me. The actual blade.
Why was he using a rusty knife, bro? It's like he was trying to do you damage, bro. We're using a dirty, rusty, old fucking knife.
Oh, they went with intent.
Did the kids, no names, but did the kids get caught for it? Right. So masked up, ballied up.
It weren't that, because I woke up 6 weeks later. I didn't have a clue what had happened to me, Cody. I literally ripped everything off my chest in ICU at Northern General Hospital, and that was that. I didn't have a clue what had happened. All I can remember from that is seeing 4 pair of legs running away.
So no CCTV inside the booze or nothing, no?
It was outside, but they knew exactly where the blind spot was. You can see them running away, but all in the backs.
Inside job, brother. 1,000% inside job.
It was,
all for £141, bro.
Yeah. I nearly lost my life. My kids nearly lost their dad for £141.
And no one did you have suspicion? Obviously, no names, but did you have suspicions who might have been behind it? Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And we dealt with that a different way.
Yeah. So have you ever bumped into them people since?
Yeah, I made it my business about a year later.
Yeah. Catches up with them, done it, bro. So what are the after effects of it, bro? How's it affected you? Because obviously I can't see you working in the pub trade again, brother.
No, and that's something I was brought up in the pub trade, and that was something my mum and dad always did. I started working behind the bar at 18 as I was like getting through my professional fighting career. But it affects me a lot. I mean, for first 6 to 8 weeks after, all I could see every time I shut my eyes is these legs. Just these legs running away.
Just that's all you still see. How often do you have that reoccurring thing?
I still do it to this day. To this day, brother.
It's fucking mad, isn't it, bro? And the thing is, you'll never get over that. And like I said, just doing your job. But these people wanted the fucking dough. But rather than just like fucking thing it, because you fought back, obviously they tried to do your arm. But Going down with a rusty blade, bro. It's a shit tactic, that, bro. Where
somebody put an anonymous complaint to the police in because I used to mint jaw and broke the jaw. They put an assault complaint in against me until they realised it would link them to me being stabbed. That's what pissed me off more than all, Cody.
So the police knew who had done it then, but couldn't...
They couldn't get enough evidence to even take it to a trial.
So they knew who'd done it. The kids must have got arrested, obviously. The kids must have got arrested. But then, obviously, no CCTV. It's speculation, and obviously it's not enough to go to trial on.
It wasn't. The CPS just dropped it.
What were your thoughts on the police before all this went down? Did you like them? Was you straight head or?
I've never had problems with the police. I've had to work with them with obviously fighting and the pub trade.
Pub watch and all that stuff.
Pardon?
Yeah, pub watch over there, like sort of licensing and the police and the licenses.
That pub, people were allowed to smoke weed like on the back. The police would turn a blind eye, and it kept all like potheads. One place just outside city centre. So
is it a well-known rough boozer in Sheffield?
It was the Vine Inn. It's now some flats. After I got stabbed, it got flattened and turned into flats.
So before this, your background? Did you have a good upbringing, bad upbringing? What was your story?
No, I had a good upbringing. I mean, I moved around a lot with pubs because of my parents, but I had both my parents. I went to school. I left school as at 16 I turned professional with 10 GCSEs above C. I was a clever lad, but my passion was fighting. So from 16 till I was 26, I was British, European and world champion. Out of 317 fights, I lost 2 as a professional. And that was my life. The other thing I did was manage pubs with my family.
Yeah.
I got offered the Vine just because I was a fighter and it was a rough pub. And they told me that, but I didn't mind that because I was meant to be there for 3 weeks, but I enjoyed it that much. I was there 3 years.
And in that 3 years, or what other things went on? So you was a licensee or manager?
I was the licensee. I was the manager, but it was in my name. The license was in my name.
What are your thoughts on the trade in the pub trade? Is it a dying trade? Because it seems to be
a dying trade. I've like I said, I've been in it most of my life, but since I think it was 2006 with smoking ban, I think ever since then it's gone down and down. And it's horrible to see, but it is what it is. People haven't got the money that they used to have.
And then with the example, right? So I was in a big Asda yesterday, and 3 crates of Heineken, right, for 21 quid.
Exactly. You can't compete with that. At the Vine in 2013, I used to charge £3.20 for a pint of San Miguel. That's 7 years ago.
Yeah, pints ago. It's an expensive fucking doing it, but when I used to go on.
No, I just said it is. Sorry.
And this is the thing. So, on the back of this incident, you just decided to get out of the trade.
It wasn't that I decided to get out of it. I was in hospital for that long. It took such a long time for recovery. I started working in a pub doing 2 nights a week to help a friend of mine that owned it out. But I never had that security again in my own head.
You know what I feel saying? Did your mum and dad continue? Obviously, they was doing their own thing. You was an adult, they was adult. Did they continue running pubs whilst you went through this? And
no, they both retired, and I think that's what made me step up a bit more because I'd always been in that industry, and I love that industry. You know, I mean, my first ever sponsor as a fighter was a pub, was a working men's club, because I worked there as a glass collector as an amateur. You know, so I've always enjoyed that sort of side of things, mate.
So Rick Balboa says here, did you go down ill after you couldn't fight anymore?
I did. I ended up on heroin because I was addicted to morphine. I lost my house. I lived in a tent over Christmas 2019 on Gleadless Common in Sheffield. I lost everything, Cody. And whoever that comment was from, sorry.
No, it's Rick Balboa. You can see it on the screen there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So,
never fired again. No, just saying after that, my life literally went downhill so fast. I lost everything. Everything I'd saved, all the property investing, everything like that, I ended up selling, all for crack and heroin.
And that stemmed from this stabbing?
Yeah, because I was addicted to morphine when I come out of hospital. So
when you was in your coma, and so you was in the coma 6 weeks, and then they induced you for 3 days. Overall, did they keep you into hospital for a few weeks after that, or did
23 weeks I spent in hospital.
Getting pumped full of morphine all the time?
I could press it every 5 minutes on a button. Every 5 minutes, I could literally press it myself.
It's that green button, bro, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's it, bro. No, because when I had my knee rebuilt, I had it reconstructed and rebuilt. I was on the morphine, and I was in like just there, bro. Just pop.
Exactly. It's so easy, as you know, Cody.
And the thing is I used to I just swallowed some. Hold on, what's that? I used to get the morphine on the thing, and they used to give me codeine as well.
Yeah. Well, I had tramadol, pregabalin, and morphine, all like regular. So I come out, I were an heroin addict, and I didn't know it when I come out of hospital because of the opiates.
So when did you first know? So when you've left hospital?
I knew about 4, maybe 5 weeks later when I weren't getting any better.
Yeah.
I was still throwing up, and I could not grasp what were making me so ill.
Withdrawals. He was having withdrawal
symptoms. That's exactly what it was. And the doctor would not help me. And somebody I knew, his brother were an addict. He said, "Here, try this. It'll take your pain away." And that was the end of that.
Just fucking hell. So when did you, from getting out, obviously you've been in this horrible situation. I always recap it so people are just tuning in.
Yeah. No.
So you were starved. You spent 23 weeks in the hospital, pumped full of morphine. Your body's like, oh, we like this. You leave hospital addicted to obviously an opiate, because that's what it is, an opiate. And then how long after leaving the Aussie did you started to have withdrawals from the morphine? Did you think, hang on, I need to score brown? Heroin.
It took me about a week before I realised I was withdrawing from something. It was 3 weeks before I had brown, because I was that ill. And someone said, "Take this for your pain," with my stomach, because I still got all the staples and stitches in at this time. I had 763 staples and stitches in my stomach. "Take this for your pain." So I had that, and it took the pain away. I slept for the first night since I left hospital, and I didn't have no dreams. I didn't feel nothing. I was just out. And then I think it was about 3 days later, I went and asked the same guy if he could sort me out, and that's exactly what happened. I knew I'd got a problem probably 8-9 months later, like a major problem. So I decided to go to Blackpool to get myself clean. So I didn't know anyone, couldn't score, do nothing. So I spent 2 years in Blackpool, and then came back end of 2017, and that's where I ended up in a tent again.
So during this time, you had a good upbringing, everything with your family. Did your mum and dad wash their hands of you?
No, they didn't. They supported me through everything.
Why did they take you in, though, brother? Why did they take you in, though?
Pardon?
I'm just interested to know why you was homeless. Why didn't your mum and dad take you in?
A residential place that were for over 55s. I couldn't risk them losing their house because they were both in the 60s because of me, because of my fuck-ups. I couldn't do that to my parents.
Respect that, brother. Respect that. So the thing is, when you move to Blackpool, I've worked the doors in Blackpool, mate. I used to work at Club Sanook, right? Me and you both know how big the drug problem is in Blackpool. It is fucking enormous, enormous. Class A's, whether it be coke, whether it be crack, whether it be heroin, right? It is fucking off the scale in that town.
It is. How I kept clean is I met somebody that didn't drink, didn't do drugs, worked for the NHS, as a really good job. Yeah. I stopped with her, and I kept myself away from everyone and everything. I didn't go out after 7 o'clock at night. I wouldn't let myself get involved in that tourist part of Blackpool. I was there because I lived there. I didn't do none of the touristy stuff. I didn't do none of the clubs. I was there for one reason, to try and make it work. Yeah, and to get clean.
Oh, to get clean. Sorry, brother. I didn't. Right, so get clean. But when you move to that town, it's one of the worst, not the worst place, but one of the worst places you can move if you're trying to get clean, because...
But I didn't know nobody there. That was my thing.
You're trying to...
I didn't have one contact in Blackpool or anywhere near. I changed my number, and I set up, met this woman, moved in with her, and there were no drugs, no drink, no nothing for 2 years.
So when you've been stabbed and everything, you was going through this, was you in a relationship then, or was you on your own?
I just split with somebody just before I got stabbed.
Right, and then like I said, you lost. So how did you obviously on the back of the stabbing? Was you living above the pub?
I was, yes.
So how did you? Because you left the job, or you had no option but to leave the job, so they kicked you out. So that's how you became. That's how you was homeless.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I ended up homeless.
So how long from getting out of hospital before your safety net, your roof over your head, was whipped from under you?
9 days.
Fucking hell, bro.
9 days.
So what did you do? How did you get hold of a tent? Someone give you one, or borrowed you one, or?
I bought a tent.
And just thought, right, that's it. I'm fucking got to camp down.
I actually Googled where I could legally put a tent without the police bothering me. And they say if you put it on common land, like where I put it, the police cannot bother you because it's owned by the people.
Right. So where did you go up? You said with the tent. Where did you camp?
Pardon?
Where did you camp? You said.
Gleedless Common in Sheffield. I was literally set up on a field next to a park. I used to get the neighbours, because I was there for that long, fetching me cups of tea and toast in the morning when they were walking the dogs. Because
so you was almost with dogs? You was almost with dogs?
I had my own dog, yeah, and I used to get people walking their dogs past me that would fetch me a cup of tea or toast in the morning. I used to have police turn up at night just making sure I were all right, because they couldn't move me on.
So during all this, you was going. You must have still been on. Obviously, you was getting your drugs and everything, but you must have been on a prescription still.
Yeah.
So you were. Go on.
I was whittling away everything I'd made over the years. That's what I was doing, Cody. Everything I'd made from fighting, the pubs, I spent in a year.
What was your potential with the fighting? Because, like I said, how many fights did you have? And you only lost 200, 300, something?
376.
And you lost 2.
2.
So what was you ever on the realms of like getting signed by a big promotion, like one of the big outfits?
I fought on because I was a kickboxer, which isn't that widely known, but I was signed up for Bellator. I fought on Bellator tournaments on Channel 5 a few times. I fought live on Sky. Me and Kel Brook have done a few things because we went to school together, grew up together. He's quite close mate of mine. We've done a few things together for Sky Sports when we had the earn and stuff like that.
I've watched Kel Brook, Raw Special K. I love me boxing.
Yeah,
but with the K1, with the K1, I'm sure when you get them ground, you can head stomp or head kick. I'm sure.
No, not with K1. When you get them on the ground, as soon as you get them on the ground, you've got 3 seconds to strike him. As long as you don't kick him in the head, you can do anything else, apart from like poke him in eyes or groin kick. That you get 3 seconds.
So when you was living on this common thing, on this common land, like how long was it before you? Because obviously you lost, come out of hospital. 9 days later, you're homeless. You're living in a fucking tent. How long before you ended up mixing with the homeless and the addicts and alcoholics and all that sort of stuff?
I tried. That's why I didn't go into the town centre, the city centre. I tried to stay away from the addicts. I didn't want my situation to get worse, so I kept myself out the way. I ended up going to a charity called Nomad. They ended up rehousing me. They told me my story on BBC Radio Sheffield and stuff like that to promote them and stuff like that. They helped me 1,000,000%. They got me off the streets. They put me back through university doing a sports degree, and they helped me get my life back on track.
But when you was going through what you was going through, what sort of was you doing? Because unless you
I was waking up in the morning, I was scoring, I was packing my tent up, I was dropping it off at my mum's, I was lying to her saying, look, I'm off to work, I was going scoring, and then at night times I was doing unlicensed fights to earn my money.
Fucking hell, bro. So you wasn't grafting in this period. You didn't have to shop.
Oh no. I mean, I've never stole anything in my life. I've always been fetched up with like respect, discipline. To earn my money, only way I've known now is pubs and fighting.
So unlicensed fighting, how did you fall into that? What happened there?
It's something I used to do when I first turned professional. I knew a few lads that are into it. They said, look, I can give you 3 grand. 10 minutes work one night. And as an addict, I smoked heroin as I was getting changed off at Foyle and went and fought.
How did that? Right, serious question now. You fought obviously in your prime of your career and everything.
Yep.
Because you fought as someone that's an addict, but also someone that's not an addict. How did the two conflict? The Brown. How did it make your reaction slower? Was it?
Oh, yeah. Well, my nickname as a professional fighter was Turbo. I was known for fast, explosive speed. I was never known for these one-punch knockouts or anything like that. I'm quite a leggy fighter. So when it comes to unlicensed fights, it slowed me down, but I was putting more power into them.
So sitting down on your shots?
Yeah. Because I was more, in my head, I was more like centered because I needed that bit of heroin to get me to feel as normal.
To operate normally.
Yeah, and that's what it was. So I'd slow down compared to my prime, but compared to the other fighters that were there, I was still a lot faster. So
you were sat literally getting ready. So what was it? So was you wrapping up? Were you just putting wraps on, or we just
wraps on? And I'd smoke it on foil. As soon as I got wraps on.
What I'm saying, when you was fighting, just bare knuckle.
Yep.
And then just as you was literally getting ready, so you just chasing the dragon.
Yep.
Or spliffing. Did you ever touch the white, the crack? No.
I did, but that weren't a problem for me. I mean, I had it now and again, but that was not something that took over. Heroin was my thing. It literally took the pain away, made me sleep, and that's what.
Anthony, so go on, Tony. So when you was before you, it sounds like you had a good upbringing and everything like that. And
I did.
So did you before you, because when you was raised and everything, and you was working in the pub trade, did you ever, I don't know, was up in Sheffield Centre, walking up the moor or something, and you'd see homeless people? Did you have a perception of addicts before you became an addict?
My perception with the homeless is, I used to say, rather than give them money to supply their addicts, I would go buy them a burger, a sandwich, whatever, and give it to them. I've always been the same. But when I've been on that opposite end, just somebody saying, when you've got nothing, you okay, or hi, how are you? That means so much to somebody that's got nothing. And it's something that a lot of people don't even realise. Because, I mean, a lot of homeless, they just get walked past, spat on, whatever. Just to say hi, how are you, whatever, it cheers them up a little bit. it cheered me up anyway. So,
how did you? Because I've been homeless, brother. I didn't turn to drugs or drink, right? But like I said, it wasn't. But your one was from an injury, from a stabbing and a robbery. Spent 23 weeks in hospital being pumped full of fucking drugs and morphine, and then
yeah,
body just started, oh, we like this. Scary to think that there's people that might watch this thinking, oh, that had never happened to me, never happened to me. You never thought it would happen to you. And if someone ends up in a
I've got one of the strongest minds that I thought over the dedication that I put into the fighting over the years. I mean, I used to train Monday to Thursday while going to school as an amateur from 6 till 10 p.m. and then Saturday and Sunday 10 till 3 p.m. every single week. Yeah. So I didn't see much of my dad, in my eyes, up until I was grown up, was my coach. He was the one that gave me all my advice. My coach, he did everything. When I won my first world title, he carried me around like a proud father would, like I would to my kids if they'd won first place at a football tournament or anything like that. Yeah, and I resented my dad for that because he was more bothered about the OCS, Wednesday hooligans and stuff like that, rather than what I did, because he liked football, I like fighting, and he never really come to watch, so I always resented him for that. But when I got older, I realised he always paid for it. He paid for me to go to America as an amateur to fight for my first world title. And when you're old, you realise them little things mean a lot more, as you know, Cody.
1,000,000%, brother. Someone said, hey, was you fighting out? Was you at Brendan's gym?
I've been to Brendan's gym. I've sparred with Kel quite a few times. I'm actually barred from Brendan Ingles' gym. Because I kicked Kel before he fought Errol Spence, and I split his eye socket open.
Hold on.
I was sparring with Kel.
I remember an interview with Kel, and he had the fucking cut above his eye, and people were saying, like, have you been cutting sparring and all that?
Yeah. That was my fault. I mean, we're just normal meant to be boxing, sparring. He was doing it to work on his speed. He splattered my nose across my face, and I just threw him a kick. And that's what it was. I split top of his eye.
Fucking hell. Do you know what? Kel's close to getting a massive fight, and I remember when he fought Porter, and what's he called? Crawford, Terence Crawford. He's close to getting signed. So, how did, when you was an addict and everything, you was homeless, did you end up getting into any skirmishes there, or?
I'll be honest, when I was homeless, I got left alone. I don't know if that's because a lot of people in Sheffield know me, or whether it's because I had the dog. I don't know. I got left alone. To be fair, whether it's because I was out of the way, I do not know. But how
hard is it being homeless with a dog? Like, because I see a lot of homeless here in Manchester. A lot of people think, oh, it's tight. But the people that I've bumped into that have ever had a dog that's been homeless, the dog eats before the person eats.
Yeah, my dog ate before me. My dog.
What dog did you have? What breed? What dog?
I had a long-legged Staffy called Gypsy. And that dog would not leave my side. Every night when I fell asleep in that tent, anyone that walked past, it'd nudge me, wouldn't bark, it'd nudge me, just letting me know somebody's walking past. Every night. Yeah.
Someone's saying here they want to. I think they want to Google you or something to see what comes up fighting wise for you.
My full name's Tony Lawrence. I was part of the NASSKC England squad. If you want to search me on YouTube, I have got my last fight, which you've seen, Cody. That's the only one I'm not deleted. It's Tony Lawrence AFK. If anyone does want to watch that, and it does explain that I'm a former world champion in that. Because when I got stabbed, I did delete everything off YouTube. Because I spat the dummy out like a big kid.
What, spat your dummy out for what reason? Because of what you've been through?
I thought I'd never get a license to fight again.
Ah, got you. But fucking hell, bro, you lived a hell of a story. And then, so how long was you homeless for?
I was homeless twice. I was homeless for from the 9th of December till Valentine's Day, the second time, so however long that is. And the first time I was homeless for a week before I went to Blackpool.
When you went to Blackpool, so when you went to Blackpool, you didn't end up on the, you stayed clear of the drugs and you was getting help.
I did, yeah.
So not once, you didn't use once when you went to Blackpool?
Pardon?
You didn't use once when you landed in Blackpool?
Not once. Because what I did is I met somebody that was straight living, didn't drink, didn't do drugs, worked for the NHS. I moved in with her and I kept myself well away from everybody and anything. I worked in a little cafe and then I worked at Dutton Arms pub just on prom.
Hold on. Yeah, I know what the Dutton Arms is. I know what the Dutton Arms is.
Yeah, just
so,
outside of
how did you meet this bird that you moved in with? How did you meet the bird you moved in with?
She was a nurse when I was in hospital.
Oh, shit.
But she lived in Blackpool. That's how we met. She ended up doing some training on me because of the complexity with my stomach.
I'm just looking here. I'm just looking at people's comments and stuff. People talking between themselves. Someone saying show us some moves, but I think they're joking. But hold on. I'm just having a little nosy shows a roundhouse kick. Fucking people. But no, so with the fighting side of things, so just good question, right? So if anyone might be watching this or might watch this down the line that's thinking about being introduced, someone might be being introduced to heroin or being peer pressured into taking crack cocaine or heroin, albeit it was an accident and it was a very deliberate act that you ended up on this drug through medication. But what would you say to anyone that's thinking about picking up a tin foil and a pipe or fucking smoking it or injecting it?
The one thing I can say to anyone talking about touching a Class A drug, it will give you 10 seconds to an hour's worth of pleasure, and the rest of your life will spiral and spiral out of control. Think before you do. That's all I can say, Cody.
So what you're saying is don't do it, really.
You might get for crack 20 seconds, a minute's worth of high for whatever. For heroin, you might get it for an hour. But that hour, that 20 seconds is not worth losing the rest of your life, because you'll lose the people that love you. And anyone, if they've got kids that are doing drugs, please show them tough love. It might sound harsh, but they will learn and they will come clean. A friend of mine, I said to him, look, don't give him money, don't give in to him, no matter how much they pull on your heartstrings, because they're only going to go further and further and bully you more and more.
Someone's mentioning Richard Towers here. Richard Towers is a heavyweight. I don't know if he's still fighting. But he said they met a guy called, I know who Richard Towers is. He says in jail from Sheffield. He used to go to Brendan's gym. He's a good boxer. Good venue in there.
Yeah, Ingles, he's got a smashing gym. I mean, I used to have a gym that I set, but I ended up selling it all for drugs. I sold my soul to the devil with drugs, Cody. It's not something I'm proud of, but if I can stop one person touching drugs or get self-defense or anything.
But the thing is, so with the drug thing, so what was you, when you was at the height of your addiction, how much was you using a day?
£100 worth of heroin a day.
I know people that I've spoken to people on this channel that
it's not a massive amount. But in a year, I went through 37.5 grand in drugs and drink and crap, basically.
Like, it's good that your mum and dad stay by you, mate, because like I said, a lot of people wash their hands, mate, and
oh yeah, I mean, I've got kids. Personally, because I've been through it, I'd never wash my hands with them, and I'd try and support them any way I could. But my parents, they would have if I'd asked them for money, they'd have given it me for drugs. I just didn't have it in there
to ask them.
To ask my mum and dad for money. Because I'd always stood on my own 2 feet since I was 16. I didn't have it in me. So when my money ran out, I hit rock bottom.
Hold on, what's this? Hold on. Just let me get rid of this dickhead, mate.
All right, pal.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Some
That Wally
fucking idiot.
Merritt.
Yeah, asking me to do his fucking washing for him, a daft cunt.
I know.
So
What
when
a
you were
dick.
doing it, so when you did the drugs, it was pipe and just smoking it. You never dug.
I never injected. No. It was literally chasing a dragon on the foil, or if it were crack, it was on the pipe.
Fuck. So you never ended up in trouble with a law or anything?
I did snowball, on foil. But yeah, never ever dug.
Snowball's the brown and the white together, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yeah, brown and white together. I know because Clint's a moderator on the channel. Clint talks about addiction.
Yeah, I saw Clint first time you were on, and that's what made me get in contact with you. To be honest.
Who's this Clint?
Clint, yeah. When I saw his story when he was live with you, that's what made me reach out to you and see if you're interested in my story.
Of course, man. Do you know this Ty and Booth? You know the former boxer who's got the YouTube channel?
I do. I'm not close friends with him. I do know him through a friend, to be fair. It's not somebody I know personally, but I've heard of him, and my friend Terry Young is quite close with him.
So are you... how long was you an addict for? How long was you homeless? So, no, we've gone through the homelessness. How long was you an addict?
I was an addict, but I'm still an addict to this day. I never believe you can beat it because I still get thoughts about it to this day. But from 2014, when I come out of coma and everything, that I went into in 2013, it was 4 years. It was 4 years.
Hold on one sec. 4 years. Yeah, look, mermaid with the broken tail there. Just saying respect and honesty. So with the addiction, so with this, what were they called? Nomad, I think you said Nomad.
Nomad is the charity that helped me. They rehouse people. They help them try and get back into work. It's all shared accommodation. So I lived in a room just outside Sheffield City Centre. I shared with another lad, and they try and help you get back into work, or like they did with me, university. Once they knew about my fighting history, because obviously I had to tell them everything about your past, they got me back into Sheffield Hallam University to do a sports science degree, which they funded everything all through them, which I qualified for, and that gave me more insight to give back. But with this corona, you can't even get a job in the gym.
Did you finish that degree?
Pardon?
You finished the degree?
I have, yes.
What did you finish with, brother?
I finished with honours.
Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. So this is the thing, bro. You need to write a fucking book, bro. Need to write a book. So the addiction. So from being in this with Nomad. So was it a homeless hostel? Was it a bed sit? What was the score? Shared house. Bed sit.
Basically, I started from me contacting Nomad, which was in January time. It took 4 weeks me still living in a tent, and then they got me a room at Blue Hole in Sheffield, which I stayed there for 6 months. I was with my partner. I met my partner just after moving in, and then we've got his own house together now. But Nomad, I mean, a massive shout to them. They got me off the streets, got me into university, and if you're willing to work with them, it's a massive. Anyone that's homeless or that needs help, I urge you to go and contact them because they're brilliant.
Are they national or local?
It's national. It's national. That's why I say.
So how did you come into contact with Nomad? How did this work?
I went every day to Sheffield Council with my tent, trying to get a house, and somebody from Nomad spotted me.
The thing is, though,
every day I used to go to Sheffield Howden's house, which is like where you can sort out your housing and stuff. Every day I used to go there with my tent and said to them, look, I'm homeless. They say, look, young and fit. I said, how can I be fit with my stomach they said, well, because you've passed as a fighter, you are young and fit, so we'll help you when we can. And I just kept getting fobbed off. And somebody from Nomad, it was Grant, he ended up being my advisor. He said to me, pulled me to one side, said, look, there's this charity, get me a card. It's a national charity. Giddy's a ring. And it went from there. They had me next day. And then a month later, I won a little flat.
So how did it come about that you moved back from Blackpool to Sheffield? How did that come about?
I split with the lady I was with.
Ah, right. Fair enough. So then you came back
totally different. I mean, we were prim and proper, our rough and ready.
And then just came back over there.
Well, because my family was over here, I had nowhere else to go. I didn't fancy trying to survive it on the streets in Blackpool because I knew what the drug scene's like in Blackpool. I didn't want to end up going off rails.
Fucking hell. So if anyone ended up homeless tomorrow, anywhere in Sheffield, Manchester, Liverpool, whatever, what advice would you give them to what to do if they've got no support network?
The first thing, if you've got no support, is search or try and get hold of Nomad's number. You ring them, explain your story to them. It is national all over the UK. They will tell you to come in for an interview. They will assess you, and with 4 weeks of meeting you, you'll be in a place as long as you fit their criteria. But it's not only housing, they'll help you with benefits, they'll help you with trying to find a job, and they support you throughout. And I've got a lot of respect for them. Like I said, they put me on BBC Radio Sheffield to explain my story, to help promote them, because they've just been given, I think it was like 3.5 million to get another 250 houses between Sheffield, Manchester and Liverpool. So that's what they were on there for.
Fucking hell, bro. Like I said, so you're still using, so have you managed to get into recovery for any time at all? Have you been off the drugs?
I've not touched no drugs for a year now.
All right. So right. Because earlier you said, I'm still using now. I said, I'm sure you said.
I'm on methadone now.
All right. Got you, brother. Got you. So you're on a script. There's the green.
Yeah, I'm on a methadone script.
What mil? How much you get a week? Or 40 or something? 40 mil or something?
I'm on 50 mil a day. I should have reduced down to 40 before coronavirus, but they told me to stick at it. I was on 145 mil when I first went on it.
Fucking hell, bro. 145 mil. And they must trust you. You must not abuse it, brother. I've seen it where I've gone to pick up medication.
I have a drug test on every Sunday and pick up every Sunday to prove that I am clean at the chemist, and I get a week's worth.
So they give it in possession.
Yeah.
This is the thing, brother. So with the green, how does it just replicate the? I know it's obviously it's a substitute, isn't it?
All it does is take the withdrawal symptoms away from you. You don't feel no effect from it at all. It just literally takes away the withdrawal symptoms.
That's all it is, brother. Yeah.
That's all it is.
So have you ever used, whilst you've been on, I know you're on the drug test now, but did you ever use methadone with the brown?
I haven't. I made a commitment because I self-referred. I made a clear conscious choice to get my life back on track. So I make it so I have a drug test every Sunday when I pick up my methadone, and I've done that right from the start, and I plan on keep doing that until I'm off and clean for good.
So how long is the process from getting from 145 mil down to 50 mil a day? How long is it taking you?
That took me 18 months. 18 months to a year.
This is the thing with any drug, right? Heroin's a downer, isn't it? It's a downer, but like with any drug, it's like fucking people are chasing that high, and like your body builds up a tolerance. You start taking. Go on.
No, crack is the ultimate thing to say about that. It's like a bandit, innit? Once you pull it once, you're just chasing it, trying to win your money back. With crack, you're just smoking it and trying to get that high again. But sorry, Cody, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's right, brother. Don't worry. I'm the fucking worst person in the world for that, brother. Don't worry.
Yeah,
no,
this
is the thing. This is the thing, right? With the drug, it's literally like a case of, like you said, bam, bam. Especially, I've seen it firsthand. Right? I've never done it. I never would do it, but I've seen it. I've been in people's company where they're sucking on a pipe. Yeah, and you know what, mate? I was surprised. Yeah, I used to be involved, and I'm ashamed to say this, especially talking to yourself. I'm ashamed to say that I used to be involved with the heroin and crack cocaine trade. I was.
Yeah.
It wasn't my drugs. I was running an operation for some kids in Rochdale, who I obviously won't name, and I was running their whole operation. I was debt collecting for them. I was doing everything. I was getting well paid for it.
Oh, yeah. I've done debt collecting for drug dealers to pay off what I owe. You know what I mean? I know exactly where you're coming from, and nobody can judge you for that.
I just now as a good person though, knowing what example when you're involved in the drug world and you're making money, you don't look, you don't think what it's doing to people. When you step away, when you walk out of that world and you look in from the outside, fucking hell, bro. People are dropping dead, bro. People are overdosing. You're fueling a cycle of crime. You're destroying fucking families. You've got you've got sons robbing from the mothers. Not all of them, but you've got them addicts that steal from their own mother, their own father. Oh, it's a vicious cycle, mate. And
it is. And at the end of the day, my mum said something to me just before she died. She says, "Would you like to keep lining somebody else's pocket for a minute's worth of fun?" And I thought, that hit home to me. You'd pay £10 for a minute's worth of fun.
And do you know what, mate? When I was sat with this lad and he was on the pipe, right? I used to live with. I moved in with. My mum knew this lady. She was in prison. She had a house and they had a spare room, and I needed somewhere to stay. So she went, "Oh, I've sorted it out." But the lad that lives there smokes a bit of weed. It was on the brown. It was bad on the brown. A couple of £100 a day. But I didn't know this when I moved in. So I've seen him jack up and everything, citric acid, fucking water, spoon, all that stuff. But then I'd never been into somebody's company that was on a pipe, right? And then I saw somebody a few years later that was on a pipe. Mate, I cannot tell you, it's shocking to see how quick people get through rock after rock after rock after rock. And then it's like, oh, I'm just going to get 4, and then another 4, and then another 4 became another 4. Mate, honestly, and you know what? And literally, I've never seen someone waste money as quick as that. It was unbelievable to see.
With the crack, I've seen people getting like a 20 stone, 10 minutes later getting another 20, like you just said. And all you're doing is lining somebody else's pocket for that 10 minutes of high tops. And then you're chasing it all day.
This is the thing, brother. What do you think to people that say legalize? I know this. It's a very subjective matter. What would you say to people that would about legalizing heroin and crack?
I would say those that say legalize heroin and crack. I said don't legalize, especially crack. That has got to be the devil worst thing. If it comes to legalizing any class A, I'd say no, but help them that need the help to sort their lives out. Because you tell me one positive that's come from somebody that's on heroin or crack.
Nothing. Do you know what, mate? Apart from people getting into recovery, mate, which could take a long time, absolutely nothing, mate. It's just a vicious fucking cycle.
It is. And it comes from you begging your parents, your family, whatever, for money. They've got you rinse them, so they end up stealing. They end up doing stupid things like that, Laura. Just to, pay or to get what they want. And it's not worth it. Life is so precious. Try and take a step back. Anyone that's listening to this, take a step back. If you're taking or doing any class A drugs, just take a step back, think about what you're doing, and think, is this what you want for the rest of your life? Because class A drugs, if you do not help yourself, nobody will help you.
Brother,
Sorry,
$1,000,000%. No, brother. It's no. Do you know what? It's passion, brother. It's passion because you've lived there. You've been in the gut. You've had a good upbringing. You're living in the gut. You got brothers and sisters and all, like you said, or no?
I've got a half sister that's from Durham. She works for the prison service for shelter, like rehousing prisoners. So she's never done drugs, anything like that. She's college, university, prim and proper. I would have one that went fighting, did this, did that. You know, I would have been a rough and ready lad.
It's fucking. Have you ever come across fentanyl, bro? When you was out there?
Pardon?
Have you ever come across fentanyl?
I have. They were a big thing while I was in Blackpool. I saw it while I was getting my methadone. It was killing a lot of people in Blackpool. It's something I've never dealt with, touched, or anything like that. But there was a massive thing. They were mixing it in with the heroin, whatever, and it was killing people at a fast rate in Blackpool. They were putting it up in every chemist where I got my methadone from. So it's not something I know much about, to be honest, but I know it's not a nice thing.
What do you make of spice? Have you ever touched it? Ever been tempted to touch it, or just?
I have. I've had spice. I hallucinated off it. I was homeless. I had it. I was locked in my tent, but my tent seemed miles away. I ended up causing alarm to everyone. I was shouting help. I didn't have a clue where I was, what I was doing. All I know is I got a dry mouth and I couldn't walk no further. I stripped naked in the middle of this field, threw up all over myself. So after everyone had laughed and what have you, took the videos, it was something I never touched again.
And this was in Sheffield, this, or?
This was all on Gleever's
You know what,
Common.
mate? You know what? It's become like a fucking, like, with the spice, mate. I've seen it firsthand in prison. I see it on the first hand here in Manchester, mate, on the streets and everything, and it's cheaper, it's more potent than your Class A's. I know kids, mate.
Any weed.
Go on.
It's an horrible thing, mate. It's stronger than any drug I've ever had, including heroin.
And this
it's
is
not
the thing,
more addictive, but it's stronger. And it, personally, to me, it fucked me. I had the police and ambulance looking at me while I was naked, threw up all over myself, and I just told them to leave. And because I weren't hurting anyone or doing anything, they left me. That was the thing, they left me in a field naked with my dog.
Fucking hell, bro. And this was, but where was this? Whereabouts? Where did that happen? On that common thing that you said that?
Wheeler's Common in Sheffield on Overthorne, yeah.
Fucking hell, bro. The spice thing. So how many? So you just one time you got on the spice and that was it.
Yeah.
But
never again.
How do you compare? So what? I'm gonna just be very open. What drugs have you taken in your life, bro? That like what you did you start with?
In my life as a professional fighter, when I wasn't fighting, I used to smoke weed. Just while I was out of training, I'd smoke it for 3 months a year, then I'd stop. I'd take whiz now and again. That one generally after fights, just to keep the party started, to keep my adrenaline going more than anything. But that was that. And then I didn't really touch anything. I took the odd E and stuff after I got stabbed, but none of that was my thing. Like I said, I was all about the heroin. After I got stabbed, I was all about the heroin. I sold everything. I had 3 properties. I sold my gym, everything, all to pay for heroin.
It's fucking mad, bro. So if you wouldn't have been stabbed, right, where do you think your career was it winding down, or was it just was you?
My career, I mean, I'm 34 now. My career would be winding down now. And with the way that kickboxing's gone over the last 5-7 years with the UFC and everything, I'd have probably been earning a lot more money now. But this would be when I'd be looking to retire, like 35-year-old. I've been doing it as a professional since I was 16. Started at 4, but I've done my bit. I've tried to, and I've never been one of them at weigh-ins or press conferences where I get in people's face. I respect anyone that gets in that ring. Yeah. Anybody that stands in front of me, toe to toe, I respect.
1,000,000%. But I know you said you'd be retiring now, but in those, what, 2013 we said?
13, yeah.
If you wouldn't have been stabbed, 2013, 2014, so on and so, how would your career, you would have carried on? You was going to be title fights?
Carried on. Hopefully, I'd have kept fighting 4 or 5 times a year as a professional, kept my world, European, intercontinental titles, and just kept going, earning as much money as I could, to be honest.
So, I'm interested to know, right, your thoughts, right, because you making reference to what you were saying before about self-defense videos and everything. What are your thoughts on knife crime in the UK?
On knife crime? My thoughts on knife crime, it's getting to a situation where it's out of control. You look at London, all them stabbings early on in the year. People are going to commit crime with whatever weapon they've got available. I mean, at minute in Sheffield, there seems to be a load of guns available. That's why there's been a lot of shootings. Same with Croydon, Birmingham.
Mm.
If you want to hurt anybody, you will find a weapon. If you cannot do it with what God gave you. And that's my personal opinion, to be honest, Cody.
Well, the thing is though, as you was raised, what I'm trying to get to is, like, cowards carry, like, people carry weapons, bro, and it's not the done thing. I mean, there's people out there with mental health and stuff and paranoid. Yeah, but the thing is, it's also like you example, you've been on the receiving end of knife crime, obviously not gang and all that bullshit, but you've been on the receiving end of a fucking blade, right? So people, I was raised like in the same sort of thing with you. If you fight with your fucking fist. That's how it goes, right? These days, bro, kids are running around with knives and everything, but it's a cowardice that, bro. It's a fucking, you should fight. You're trained, bro. Anyone can follow what you're doing. Get into a gym, follow what Tony Lawrence has done here, get into the gym and fucking train and become a fighting man, but also be respectful. Don't carry your blade like a pussy and start
shanking discipline and train your mind. Fighting's 90% thinking, Cody, as you know, mate. 90% up here. Right.
But fucking hell, so how would you combat knife crime? Like this thing, what you're talking about with the videos and self-defense and everything, it's something that should be taught in schools, brother, in my opinion. Boxing and like MMA or mixed martial arts or.
I mean, when it comes to, I think in schools, especially young girls, but young lads as well, should get taught basic self-defense as part of their physical education classes, anything like that. Just so they've got a bit of understanding, a bit of self-awareness. If something does pop off, you know, not to panic and freeze, to react accordingly. Because everything in life you've got to react to. No matter what it is or how long it takes to react, you've got to react to it. And there's always a good and bad reaction. So if we can teach people to learn the good reaction, learn how to feel confident when they go out, I'd like my parents, my grandparents, my kids, all to be able to walk out. I live in a rough neighborhood, like I said, and feel safe. And I'd like that for everybody that's got kids.
Yeah, man, 1,000%. So you should be taught that you should be training kids in school, though, bro, about this. Sorry, as I'm talking to you, I'm just trying to reply to somebody. I want to come on.
Yeah, no,
hold on. Stay there, brother. Right, hold on. I'm trying to find. Right, there he is. Right, stay there, brother. Yeah, hold on. As I'm talking to you, right, I'm trying to get this. I'm going to try and reach out to someone to see if they want to dive on, because I'm fascinated by what you're talking about. And this guy is suffered with addiction himself and everything. But yeah, brother, fucking hell. So how did you meet this missus that you're with now? And you look like you're in a good place, but obviously, and you're still on the methadone. Subutex or meth? What's better?
I've only ever had methadone. I can't speak for Subutex. I haven't got a clue, to be honest.
And with all those different drugs, brother, that you took,
methadone me, and that's something I've stayed with. Sorry.
I couldn't hear you that last bit then, brother.
No, I was just saying, I've never had Subutex, so methadone's the only thing that I can say, and it's worked for me, and it always has.
Yeah, brother. I'm going to introduce you to, you've probably seen him on the channel, Anti-Fat Finest. Sean meet Tony, Tony meet Sean. Sean's frozen. The machete man's frozen. He's frozen. Can you see him frozen as well? I don't know what he's done.
Yeah,
Sean,
it's just black screen on mine.
Sean, your signal's really fucking bad. Sean, your signal's really bad right now. You're frozen on my screen.
Right. Right, I'm going to come out.
Like, jump out.
Nicola, ring me again in 2 minutes.
No, that's Sean's. Sean, let me boot him out. He'll jump back in. Right, he's jumped back out. No, what it is, because he's going through the addiction thing as well, it's like he's still going through it.
Is this the show you had on overnight? Sorry, Cody.
Yeah, go on, brother.
Is this the show you had on overnight?
The machete guy from, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, mate.
No, it's all right, mate. Do you know, honestly, I am the worst person for it. But yeah, he's going through addiction, addicted to whatever, smokes a weed and he loves his brown. But his brother's an addict as well and everything else. But I don't know where he's gone. He said he's coming back. I don't know if he's going to come back. The idea was, I wanted to get us like a little discussion going about the drugs and everything. So when you was taking the drugs, what are the different feelings of the different drugs that you've taken? Like how it's affected you, how it made you feel?
I'll start with the worst one, crack. Every time I took that, it gives you the best euphoria you can ever experience, the best high. It might last for 20 seconds to a minute or so, but then you're just chasing it all day, and that's how you can blow so much money so quick. With heroin, at first, it used to help me sleep, took the pain away, and it felt probably a million times stronger than weed to me at first, but it got to a point where I was taking it just to function as a human being. I was taking it literally just to get out of bed in the morning. Well, out of a sleeping bag, should I say.
Yeah.
With weed, that it chilled me out. A spliff, I'd sit there, I'd end up with munchies, I'd end up ordering takeaways, stuff like that. Whiz, obviously, that just made me train harder. Every time I took whiz, I just wanted to get in gym. But that's it for me.
And the spice, how did the spice make you feel, bro? Because that sounds like, do you remember being on it? Do you remember anything?
I remember being laid in a bowl outside a takeaway, man atop, asking for help, wanting to go to sleep, but I could not move. I was that dry. I got that much dry mouth. I just needed a drink. I got no money on me. My tent were about 3-4 minute walk away. I got on this mad walk, thinking it were miles, and like I say, I couldn't get out of my tent at first. I was stripped naked. Once I come round and it were off a bit, I needed a drink, so I decided to walk to man atop. And I just remember curling up in a bowl outside his takeaway because I felt like nobody were there, nobody could help me. And it's one thing I never, ever want to experience again.
Fucking hell, bro. So your missus now, I'm going to ask you, you can tell me to shut my mouth, bro. No problem at all. So your missus, your missus clean, she uses, she's never used, what's the score?
No, Alice is totally clean. She works in the care home. That's part of the reason we're together. She keeps me, she's my rock. She knows all about my past. If I ever thought about using again, I'd go to her. And she would probably slap me around back at head and say, look, sort yourself out, Tony. You're better than that. But yeah, she's amazing, to be fair.
Sounds like she's sort of. Do you know what though? I was going to say it sounds like she saved you, but to be honest with you, bro, I think you've got a strong willpower, bro. Because, like I said, there's different people on the channel, bro. There's people that say they want to quit, but they can't. Then you've got people that are like like people like Clint that's been in recovery for 7 years, which is just crazy, right? 7 years, bro. In December, he's been off lachey, bro. I think 22-year addiction, right? So that takes bollocks, bro, to get off a 22-year addiction.
That takes more bollocks than getting in a ring and fighting somebody.
It's fucking mad,
Without
bro.
a shadow of a doubt.
When you
more bollocks than anything I've done in my life. Go on, sorry.
What is? How soon do you reckon? So what's the next? Like, so you're on 50 mil a day now. So what's your next step? Is it down to a 40 or to a 30? Because you've got to do it gradually, brother. Because otherwise,
it's down to 40. The next one, it should have been done just after we went into lockdown, but it's just stayed at 50 because you can't get and see drug people in Sheffield at Fitzwilliam. So my next step, I'll go down to 40, and then I'll reduce 5 mil every 4 weeks.
Yeah. Vox
Verita
says it's hard for people who have enablers as their friends or family.
Of course it is. If you've got somebody in your family or your friends that are using and you've got to want it. You're never ever going to change your life if you don't want to. If you want to do it, the best thing, and it's horrible to say, I've had to do it. I've shut myself off from a lot of people. If you can get yourself to people that think positive, you're going to have positive thoughts and you're going to make it. If you're going to have people that are going to pull you down, I hate to say this, you're not going to make it.
And the thing is, I want to ask you another straight question, right? So there's a lot of people out there that like your mum and dad, for example, they give you money, right? And they was they giving you? They knew what you were going to spend that money on.
No. Before they died, they didn't.
But when you was first homeless and you was first using, like, did your mum and dad find out that you was using? Did you tell them?
My mum, I told my mum because I wanted help. I told my mum because it weren't something I consciously did. I didn't go out and score heroin, so I told my mum. We kept it a secret from my dad, and she said, "Look, I will give you £20 a day." I used to give her money, and she used to give me £20 a day from what I gave her every week for me to score just to be normal. And that would have started my recovery. And till the day my dad died, he never knew that I was on heroin. He thought I got into a lot of problems and I just went downhill, sold everything and blew the money.
Hold on. Whoever my moderators are that are in the channel, people keep referencing this Triple P kid. If there's an issue, guys, just fucking block him. But right, so what I was going to say to you, right, example, there's a girl that I know, she's a moderator on my channel. Her mum, straight ed, worked 30 years in the same place, works for the council, good job. One of the daughters is, like I said, a moderator, straight ed. The other daughter is a crack addict, right? And she's fucking bad. Now, the thing is, people, when you've got a parent that like enables you or gives you money or like you're giving them a backhander because you're just like, right, yeah, shut up, there's some money, it actually causes more problems. But if you don't give them the money, if you've got a son, if you've got a kid that's on drugs, class A's, and they're asking you for money, if you don't give it to, if you give it to them, they'll probably rob it from you. And if you don't give it to them, they'll go and steal to get it. So you're in a no-win situation as a parent of an addict.
As a parent, as a straight-laced parent like my parents was, as an addict, first place anyone will go is if they've got a good family, they will go to the family, try and get money legally, you know, oh, can you lend me this, can you do that, and they'll make up all these lies, all these excuses. As soon as anybody expects their loved one to be using drugs, please just take them to one side to look.
Hold on. Go on, bro. One sec.
Can you hear me,
Sorry,
mate?
Carry on. Sean's in as well. Sorry, brother. My audio popped out for a second there.
Hi, Sean.
Can you hear me, Cody?
I can
Hi,
hear
Tony,
you.
mate. How are you, pal?
I can, mate.
I'm
good, mate. Yourself?
Touched by your story, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah. Sorry, I cut out then, Cody. Nicola's just phoned me.
Told you I sort you out.
You know what I mean? She's just rung me now at the same time. So I've just spoke to Nicola on phone. She's buzzing like she's building the set up to come on. You know what I mean? I've got more of a fucking gist on it now, Code, and I'll tell you another time and that.
Yeah, man. So
But,
Tony,
yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Can you still hear us, Tony? Tony,
I can, mate. Yeah.
Right, sorry, mate. Your screen wasn't as fluid as it normally is. So Sean, you've been listening to what Tony was saying.
Yeah. I'm fucking wow, man. Wow. That's all I've got to say, man. Wow, that guy's done some fucking shite, hasn't
he? It is.
He's a fucking warrior.
But no, I'm just a person, man. Everyone's their own man.
Fucking, yeah, man. We've all got to.
Yeah.
I'm in the grips of it at minute, me, Tone.
Are you suffering with addiction and stuff like that, mate?
I've one of the most addictive personalities you'll ever come across.
I'm just saying I've got a really addictive personality. I mean, obviously you've heard my story.
Yeah.
But if you've got an addictive personality, the best thing I can ever say is try and focus that energy on something totally different. Try and keep your mind. Get yourself on the script, but get your mind on something positive.
Yeah, well, you know something, I'm trying to get a new circle of friends. You're breaking up, my man.
Yeah, well... Can you hear me, Sean?
Yeah, I can now.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, if you speak after... If you ever need anyone, brother, Cody's got my number, and if you ever flow anything like that, you can contact me anytime, brother.
I'll get it off him, defo.
I'll patch the numbers through, boys.
So,
I've linked up with a few people, Tony. I met up with Dominic last week. I've just spoke to Nicola on phone.
Once Tony, right. Let me kick you out for Tony. Let me kick you out. No, you keep bobbing in. It keeps freezing and then coming back on. But you're with it now. I'll keep you on. Just people are saying in the comments saying Tony's like he's dropping in and then he's fading out.
Yeah.
Look,
thank you,
Tony,
Nicola.
Go on.
No, I was just saying. I'll link up with you. I've linked up with a few off here, Tony.
Yeah. Don't go to lose on the piss with him. That would be my advice.
Yeah, he needs to come back.
Tony, just 1 second. Let me stop everyone. Tony, let me kick you out and then click on the link and come back in. It'll reboot it for you.
No worries.
Right, carry on, Sean. No, what it was, I wanted to get him talking to you because you're trying to come off the drugs, and Sean. So it was bad on he was using £100 a day. I was going to say only using £100 a day, right? But the thing is, he was on 145 mils. Yeah, he's down to 50 mil a day, Sean. Right, and this is what I'm hoping for you.
Good.
And then
I need
Clint
to get
as
on
well.
the script first. Yeah. Clint's a fucking. He is a fucking star. That guy, like, I love that guy.
Yeah, and do you know what? I wonder. I don't think he's still online, is he? I think he's dropped off. Because what I was going to do, I told Tony, if you're watching, just repress the link and jump back in. This is what I'm trying to do, Sean, because you're talking about coming away from it. I know it's easier said than fucking done. But Tony's, like I said, this guy was a fucking world kickboxing champion, K1 and all that.
I know, man. I know. Fucking. I'm going to have a look at his fucking thing later on.
Yeah, look, Tony, come back on. Here he is. Yeah. There we go. Are you there, Tone?
I am, mate. Yeah.
It's a lot more fluid now. It's better that.
Sorry, I missed what you were saying, Cody. About everyone meeting his addiction problem.
Oh no, yeah, Sean, you were talking about your addiction and your addictive personality.
Yeah, I've been like it all my life, Tony. It's like been on drugs since I was 12. You know what I mean? I was literally fucking forced on drugs.
You were forced on them?
Everything.
Are we forced onto drugs, and what drugs, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, no problem. My stepdad, he were a nasty bastard.
Right.
He used to make me go burgling. He used to make me go burgling when I was 11, 12 years old.
No, man.
I'd get a baseball bat if I didn't. And with proceeds at crime, it all just went on drugs and alcohol.
On drugs.
And it just literally fucking, it spiked me. If I didn't take him, it spiked me. My stepdad.
Fucking yeah. So I hope you don't mind me asking, how old are you now, Sean?
45.
So you've been literally on drugs for like 30 odd years.
Yeah, I've just done a fucking 9-year jail sentence, like.
Oh man. And what was that for, if you don't mind me asking, mate?
Oh shit.
If you don't want to say, you don't have to say. You know what I mean?
Listen, everybody knows. I've told story on here. Everybody knows it's all cush.
Oh, I missed it, mate.
Some fucking dickhead has been hassling my family, like my brother and my mum and my uncle. And I'd asked him to fucking back off and that, and he won't, basically. He won't back off, so I turned up at his bedside when he was asleep with his wife at 5 in the morning and nearly took his head off with a machete.
Wow. Well, that's why they call you Machete Sean, I take it.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
But,
fucking madman.
Yeah, that's mad. You said my story's crazy.
Yeah. But bro, imagine being introduced to fucking to the devil drug, bro. Yeah, at such a fucking young age, bro.
Exactly. That's, you know, when you're introduced to something that strong, that young, or anything that young, what's life going to offer you? You know,
I shoved my first needle in arm at age of 13.
Yeah, first needle,
Wow.
first.
And you dig.
Yeah, 13.
Wow, man.
This
that
is the thing.
Some mad stuff.
Do you know what though, Sean? Go on.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Sean. So did you go out like robbing to fund rabbit and stuff like that?
Every day since. No, never robbed in my life.
No? Good.
Never shoplifted. I'm lucky, me, Tony. I've got a good family what support me, and for most part, I used to sell drugs a lot. You know what I mean? It's only like been
to pay for your own.
Yeah, it's only since I got out of jail a couple of years ago. I fucking had to kick that side of things, like to help look after my mum and that. But I also I blinded my brother in one eye, and I'm trying to cope with that at the minute. Head's a bit fucked. Some days my head fucks up. You know what I mean? But
yeah, it will do, mate. I mean, especially if you're battling addiction as well. I mean, because you're like me, you've got that addictive personality. If there's anything that you're interested in, try and channel that addictiveness into something a bit more positive.
Well, this channels my addiction at the minute.
Good. I mean, Cody, spot on guy. I mean, First play to the guy. I messaged him out of the blue the other day. I told him a bit about my story. He's like, yeah, get you on. And if I can help any addict or anyone do anything, I will. Like I say, get my number off Cody. If you ever need somebody just to talk to, you're more than welcome, pal.
I will do, Tony. Defo. Same goes for you as well, mate. It's a two-way street with me.
Thank you. Of course it is. I mean, it's same with everyone. But that addictive personality, mate, I know how bad it is. I channeled mine as a kid all into fighting, but then as soon as I couldn't fight, it goes down.
How do you get rid of your fucking anger and stress now, then?
Hey, Jim.
Cody on gin again.
Yeah, people just ask what I'm drinking. I'm just letting you two boys talk, and that's all.
Yeah.
What you on? What you drinking,
good.
bro? Your audio, bro. Your audio.
From Alder.
Nothing wrong with that, bro.
Mine.
I'm on the old pop again tonight.
Yeah. How's your day been, though, Sean? You all right?
You know something? Today's been fucking sound, man. I've just chilled out. I went for a fucking ride up to somebody's house earlier, like.
Yeah.
Let him know that I need the money he owes. But another day in the life of fucking me.
It's crazy how you two both ended up on the same drug and completely different circumstances. One's an athlete and a professional fucking fighter, and then running a fucking pub, and then in a robbery gets shanked in the chest because he was fighting back, scaffolding pulled over the head and then stabbed. You was introduced to it at a young age. He became addicted to morphine. He was in hospital for 20, I think he said 23 weeks, 24 weeks, 26 weeks.
23 weeks,
months. Yeah. And then became addicted to morphine, which is obviously an opiate. And then that followed him out of the fucking door. So an horrific incident that scarred him mentally for life and left him physically scarred, then fell on to addicted to heroin. And then you was introduced to it at fucking 13 by what I can only describe as a complete cunt. Sorry to be like that, Sean, but
listen, don't ever apologise for that, mate. Don't ever. You fucking nail on head, mate, is a cunt. Nothing but a cunt.
Yeah, man. So, Tony, what do you do? Are you working now, or are you still like you still climbing back up? You sound like you've hit rock bottom when you're climbing back up.
Yeah, man.
I'm climbing back up now. Basically, at the minute, I'm helping a few youngsters at street level get into training and stuff like that. But because of Corona, I'm trying to just put a few self-defense videos and stuff on the channel just to try and give something back. But in the hood is a little gym at Sheffield where it helps people on low income stuff like train for free, learn a bit of boxing, learn a bit of kickboxing, bit of exercise, so it's for all the family. So that's my goal, to get another gym and try and work up it.
Yeah, man. Do you live near Parsons Cross? Sheffield.
I'm from Arbourne. I went to school near Parsons Cross. I went to Harry's school.
Yeah. I've got a pal from over there, like.
Oh, yeah? But, yeah, I spent a lot of time on Parsons Cross. I know a few on there.
There's a few
mainly,
fucking...
like, fighters and...
Pitsmore's rough as fuck, innit?
Go on, sorry.
Pitsmore.
Oh, yes. It's Sheffield. I mean, it's just like Manchester, all this crime, gun crime.
Yeah.
I mean, not so long ago, a few weeks ago, we had a petrol bomb 3 doors away from where I live, because crack debt. Yeah. It was up to £3,000 crack debt. I put the video on my channel, and the house 3 doors away is on fire because somebody owed £3,000 for crack in a week.
But
it shows you lengths dealers will go to.
Pay your debts, sir.
Yeah.
Well, nobody wants to pay for yesterday's drugs, do they?
People don't. I mean, no.
No fucking.
I mean, if you're going to let somebody run up that much debt, that's by the by, innit? It's up to them.
Of course. You're taking a gamble, innit?
That's it.
I've got a question for you both. Yeah,
Go on,
Cody. I was going to ask, right, both of you, just to people what it is, when we're talking about this, people who are interested to know, and I'm also trying to ask the question, hopefully as a deterrent, how has long, like not long, obviously it's shorter for you, Tony, than it is for Sean, but using heroin or for long periods of time, how does it affect you physically, like health, things like that? I'm interested to know from both of you.
Okay, right. I'll start from bottom up. I've had 7 blood clots in my legs, a 17-inch one and an 18-inch blood clot from my groin to my kneecap. I've had numerous abscesses. How I've still kept my legs is a fucking miracle. Working up, my lungs are fucked, my livers are fucked. I've got a serious bad case diagnosed as COPD. My lungs are equivalent to an 86-year-old bloke. I can't run no more. I just fucking walk and I'm knackered. After 100 yards, I'm knackered. It's drained me. It's took me. And it's cliche a bit, but it's took a lot for me to realise I have had enough now. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be here much longer if I don't. I know that. It's
Sean,
time.
sorry to interrupt there, but it sounds like you hit rock bottom, pal, and you're ready for that change. So I wish you all the best in that. Sorry to interrupt you, mate. Sorry.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. You're right. I'm trying to get a new circle of friends, and because all my friends at minute take drugs. Everybody I know take drugs.
Why I left Sheffield altogether.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I met a kid who I met on this channel last week called Dominic, and we went out for a night in Leeds. And you know something? One of the best fucking nights I've had for a long, long time. Because this kid's not on gear. He don't take crack. He had me back. He was a fucking right lad. You know what I mean? Full respect to that kid. You know what I mean? And there's a few more on here who I speak to on phone who are clean. And they're behind me and they're fucking going to help me. Like Clint, Cody. They're just fucking... This channel has introduced me to a world of people I didn't think were out there. I'd lost faith.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you can always contact me, mate. But you are right. That night you had out with that lad, and you enjoyed it more than anything you've enjoyed for ages, ain't you?
Mm.
Use that in your mind to think, I'd like to do that more. I'd like to get clean. I'd like to be around them people more. And just use that experience, that fun you had with that guy, and, you know, make it happen every weekend or whatever.
Yeah, but
use that as a focus point.
Every weekend. All night
it can't happen every weekend.
No, if you knew our night finished.
But you... Go on, sorry.
If you knew our night finished, I ended up fucking...
Oh, we're a messy night.
I ended up throwing a fucking pint pot at some cunt.
Fair enough.
No, just Cody, listen to this story.
Right. It's somebody I've known for fucking 30-odd years. I thought he was a fucking friend, to be honest. And he'd come to pick me up from Leeds to take me on. And I don't know if he were wired up off at crack or what, but he just started going on one, fucking shouting at me, hurry up, get in car, police are fucking moving me on. And he was just showing me up, basically embarrassing me outside Leeds train station with fucking dozens of people there, you know what I mean? So I just fucking, because I was pissed. I'd not been out for 2 years, so I was fucking pissed, you know what I mean? And I just fucking lost it, basically. Oh, what a night.
But yeah, that's what. But you just keep them positive thoughts about him that's clean, and you know, try and get them clean people around you. And you can do it, Sean. Anyone can do it if you want it. Like you, I can see that pit rock bottom, and you want to work your way back up, like I had to. Everyone's got pit rock bottom, haven't they, mate?
Of course they have. You've got no chance unless you don't. You've no chance. You need to hit that rock bottom.
Yourself.
I mean, the only time I've been successful at getting off drugs, Tony, is prison. It's the only time I can get my sen rate off heroin. I've done rehabs. I failed them.
I don't know. How does it work in prison? Do you get like methadone or anything? I mean, I've never been to prison. If I went to prison, say, tomorrow, on a methadone script, would I still get a methadone script, or would it be left to rattle, whatever? I really don't know how it works.
You get your script straight away.
You get your script.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Whatever you prescribe.
I'm glad you've said that. That's something I've never known.
Yeah, if you prescribed methadone, you'll get what you prescribed. If you're not prescribed and not on a script, in Armley in Leeds, HMP Leeds, they give you fucking 30 mil.
With somebody on what you're taking, and is going to take like the edge off it, minor, innit?
It's not going to touch me, mate. I'm on fucking
exactly. I mean,
I'm on 400-500 quid a day, mate.
Wow.
Every fucking day.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it gets to a point. I mean, when I got clean, I don't know about anyone else out there. When I got clean, it got a point where, because I'd only been going out to score and stuff like that, it got to a point where I was locking myself in the house because the only time I was going out is to score. I mean, I don't know about yourself, Sean. Is that the main reason you go outside, just to score?
Listen, when I did that big sentence, because I'd spent all that time in a fucking prison cell, when I come out, I didn't want to go out of the house. That night I spent with Dominic last week was the first night I've been out since I got out of jail 2 years ago. It took a lot for me to get to that fucking.
So you got
pub. I'm very nervous about going out on a night and meeting people. It's But I just knew I had to fucking put my sin out there. You what, mate?
Yeah. What causes your nerves when you go out with like different people, if you don't mind me asking? Is it the fact that you can't score, or?
No, I can always score, mate. I've never had a problem with that. It's I just don't like. I don't trust people as it is. I don't trust people. I don't trust myself. Last thing I want going out clubbing.
I didn't trust myself.
And you're not going to recover until you do. You know what I mean?
You've got to admit it to yourself. I mean, anyone that's out there that's trying to deal with addiction, until they admit it to themselves that they've got a problem, you know yourself, Sean, they're not going to do anything about it. They can get all the help that anyone throws at them, but you've got to admit it to yourself, I believe, anyway.
The problem these days with methadone people on methadone, they're only on methadone as a crutch because the fucking skin's half at week and it's something to fall back on. It's not to get off it. It's just a crutch.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that with most. I mean, I know people that'll go and take the methadone every day and then score and not pick up the methadone, whatever. I mean, methadone, it's been more than a crutch to me. It's got me clean. So I can't slag off methadone. So I've never tried something.
No, if it's done right thing, albeit big respect, and it did help me in prison. The methadone did help me in prison. That's when I got clean for the first time.
Yeah.
So if you use methadone right, then
clean
yeah, a couple
you
of
just
years.
need them people around you, mate.
I'm just looking at that fucking thing on screen. Yeah. They give Valium at Forest Bank. Like, fucking hell, they done to any other fucking jail I've been to. They fucking stop your script at every other fucking jail.
I have no idea.
I must go Forest Bank next time.
But no, it's like
put a request in, John.
You know that. Just dropped my phone. Yeah, you know that, Tony.
That's it, mate. That's it.
Just all that
right, guys. I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go, guys. Thank you very much, Cody.
Go on, brother.
Yeah, I'll grab your number. We'll link up, mate.
Definitely, yeah. And thank you.
Yeah, man.
For your time.
Yeah,
brother. I'm grateful for your time, brother, because it's you that spilled your guts and opened up, brother. Respect to you. With your permission, I'll patch you guys through to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Support network. I think that's what Sean needs, is a good support network that are not using.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, 100% Cody.
Sean, if you ever need someone, no matter what time, day or night, if you're trying to get clean, if you need anyone just talk to, I'm there for you, brother.
Thank you. Means a lot, man. Means a lot.
Right, so listen, before you go, your full name is, so people can find you on YouTube.
Tony Lawrence.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Tony, I'll leave the last word.
If you want to find on YouTube,
go on.
Search Tony T Lawrence Family channel. All my fights, a bit of self-defense and stuff, all on that. But yeah, anyone that wants to look me up or link up, no problem. Especially any addicts out there, if I can help anyone just by giving them an ear to talk to.
Respect, man.
Yeah. Right, so guys. When you're ready, I'll bop you. Tell me when you're ready and I'll bop you off, bro.
I'm ready now, Cody. Thank you.
God bless, bro.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There you go. Machete, man. What a guy. What a geezer. What a fucking geezer.
Innit? I were enthralled. I were proper zoned into his fucking chat then, you know. I were proper zoned in his fucking... I hope he never goes to prison. Fucking hell. Because there's not many fucking addicts I know what have not touched a fucking prison cell. I'll tell you that for fucking certain.
Right, hold on. Right, answer me this. Right, Sean, how do you answer this fucking thing? It's not a question. Cody, I love your channel. Go on.
Cody, I love your channel, mate, but these lives with these guests is just a joke. It's not engaging for the Jew. It's just two blokes having a chat with them. Then fuck off and get a life you send, you fucking idiot. Elliot, you're a fucking knob. If you don't want to listen to it, what the fuck you doing on channel?
Do you know what, brother? Do you know what? Right, would you rather me sit here right, guys, if I just sat here listening to the bitching and the bull, right, there's a lot of people that ask very enthralling questions, right, and I get that, and I'm appreciative, but there's certain people, right, if I just sat here replying to the questions, they're not all questions, guys. People are bitching and arguing in the comment section. People like Sean and people like Tony make this channel where it is. Why do you think my numbers have gone up about 300%, 500%? Because of people like Sean, because of people like Tony. If you don't want to listen to the story, don't listen to the story, brother. No one's got a gun to your fucking head, right?
You know what I mean? It's not fucking rocket science, is it? Come on.
Yeah, and like I said, when you were talking then to Tony, I was looking at the comments, but when I'm talking to someone on a one-to-one basis, they can't be talking. Do you know how rude it is to talk to someone and then be like me looking at this phone? Like it's going, yeah.
It's right though, isn't it? Where you gone, Cody? Where you gone?
Don't look at this fucking idiot here. But you know what, brother? Nah, all it is, yeah. Like I said, too many fucking idiots, mate. Like I said, at the end of the day, people like Sean, people like Tony, right, make it real to the channel. There's not, if it's me sat here, right, my numbers were dead when I was sitting here, like, yeah, so I'm just answering questions. When people come on and talk, mate, it's like a little network and people talk and open up, mate. Fucking idiots.
It is.
Elliot, there you go, Ash. That's a good comment. Look, slagging that Elliot off, saying you don't like it when you're watching.
Nice one, Ash. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's just two blokes having a chat. Yeah, we were having a chat. We were fucking linking up. We were getting to know each other. Yeah, man. This is a fucking good network. I can't believe that Elliot kid, man. He needs to fucking get a grip.
Well, in Cody's saying, am I saying on live, if I wanted to hear from an arsehole, Elliot, I would fucking fart. So I don't, so shut the fuck up. If I did want to hear from an arsehole, I'd fart. Yeah. Well, no, mate, the thing is, I love the subscribers, and they're very varied. And you get, there you go. That's from Tony's channel there, guys.
Yeah, man. Yes, T. No, not a problem, my man. Not a problem.
He deleted loads of his fights, but he's got one on there. But mate, 300 plus fights, lost 2, right? Fucking good, solid record.
Not many. Fucking hell, what? Fucking hell.
Yeah. Shirley from Sunderland's just texted me and said, fuck that dickhead. I love listening to these stories, mate. And that's from Shirley in Sunderland and that. Got hand on the toe and that, I fucking stab you, you daft cunt. But
well, I remember when I first come on here, Cody, and that first time I come on, there were like 90 to fucking 100 at its peak on. Now there's fucking 300 and odd on, so it can't be fucking bad, can it? It can't be bad.
You know what? When I first started doing it, Sean, I used to struggle to get 50. Andy Taylor, hold on. What's Andy saying here? I love Andy. I'm sick of commenting, not being seen, bro. I'm going to jump out watching a documentary. Andy, you know I've got love for you, brother. You know I've got love for you. Andy, please understand, guys, right? When I'm talking to someone like Sean or Tony, and it's, you know, if it's 3-4 people, when they're talking, I can look at the comments. Do you know how rude? Imagine someone be standing face to face with you, and you're like this. It's fucking rude and disrespectful. So I'll be respectful to the guest, because if I'm not respectful to the guest, they just fuck off, mate, and think it's rude. Right? You've got manners. That's all it is. I listen to people when they talk. So I love my subscribers. I've got moderators there. Like I said. Yeah, look. Here, some good community was probably some posh guy that can't relate. Oh, yeah. So I do like, what do you talk? What's the drugs, Daddy? What's the drugs?
Yeah, I like Ash, man. He's fucking.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So what's Nicola saying, bro? What's Nicola saying on the chat?
Yeah, she's got her issues. Like, she's definitely got her issues, and she says it's a confidence thing. She is trying to build up to come on. And I'm ringing her tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking give her a ring tomorrow. And yeah, she's a sweet girl, man. Sweet girl.
I told you I'd get in. Last night I forgot, and then I've gone today. I thought I've not sent the fucking number to Sean, so I'll send it over, innit?
Well, as mad as it was, I was looking through Facebook and I thought of her, and I fucking sent her a friend's request. And as you text me the number, she fucking texts me, because I sent her a private message with my phone number. So she texts me.
Here he goes. The S in Sean stands for smooth, people. Smooth.
Yes,
Nicola. They're saying great talking to you.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah. Nicola, brilliant.
I just want to send love, right? So Fraser's just popped up, right? Fraser, the fact that you've not been online for a while, and the fact the whole platform's changed, I don't know if Fraser got a little 6 month for the summer. He's out. He's unlicensed from prison. I won't go into it, but it was a big drugs conspiracy, blah blah blah. I weren't going into it. I just mentioned it. But yeah, Fraser. I hope Fraser, was you recalled and then you got out? But Fraser, anyway, hope you're well. Hope the missus is well.
Yeah.
Mate, touch base with me, Fraser. Nah, this kid is a lovely, lovely lad.
Yeah, man. If he's about now, we need to get him back on then, isn't it?
He's over Yorkshire. He's over Yorkshire way somewhere. He's over in Yorkshire.
Is he over my ends?
Sheffield, not far from Sheffield, I believe.
Sheffield, yeah. Near town then, isn't it?
Yeah, is that not far from you, Shauna?
No, Sheffield's a bit away from me, like a bit away. You can get there on train like in an hour or something.
But yeah, fucking hell, man. No way. So go on. What was Nicola? So you spoke to Nicola on the phone?
Yeah, well, I sent her a private message and a friend's request. And
wait, can I just ask the question? Where the fuck is my friend request on Facer?
Are you on Facey as well? I'll send you one, Cot.
I'm fucking always on there, and I don't really post, but yeah.
She left me a message, and I fucking forgot. I haven't installed Messenger yet. I've done Facebook, but I forgot to install Messenger, so I can't get the message what she left. But because I give her my number in a private message, she texts me saying it's Nicola. Here's my number, and she sent things with you, and then you text me at the exact same time with your number. So we're like, yeah. So we text, and then, like I said, as I was just coming on earlier, she rang me. So yeah, we had a little chat for 5 minutes. Like,
could you understand how strong is she got a strong accent?
Oh yeah, she's Scottish, all right.
Proper, like, I don't know, I fucking like it.
Yeah, she's Scottish, all right. But that's cool, man. She's down to earth, so I can relate with that. Get Sean and Sean Atwood. Yeah, I'd have a bit. I'd have a bit of that.
Sean's the podcaster. He's doing massive numbers, mate. Massive numbers.
No, he is, and that book. My mum's reading book now.
Oh shit! Yeah, I sent you the book. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
Sat there, I'm like, yeah, no, but yeah, she got the book. I told you I'd send it. I sent it to Jono. I sent it to Clint. I sent it to somebody else. And I sent it to you as well. I said I would.
I'm buzzing when it come through. Buzzing, mate. And like I said, she's got her head in it now, so.
That's it.
So yeah, I'm gonna be fucking giving Nicola a ring tomorrow to have a fucking proper longer chat. Like, it was just a quick introduction and that. Fucking saying how we both are, and yeah, we're gonna have a good chat tomorrow. She's a sweet girl, man. She's got issues, like we all have.
Yeah,
she's got issues like we all have, and she'll come on one day. She'll come on.
I don't pressure her, bro. I just let her do what she's doing, man. She's
no, I will.
Do you know what? It actually takes bollocks. It genuinely takes bollocks to come on and speak.
I told her that. I told her that on phone. I says it's in your own time, Nicola. When you're ready.
Pete saying, why do you ask people to come on and then ignore our messages? I'm not ignoring our messages. Again, for the 1,000th time, please, people, understand. I've got 305 people that are watching, right? People comment. I'm talking to Sean. I'm focusing on what Sean's saying. If I'm over here looking at my phone, on my other phone, on my other phone, like this, well, so it's called fucking rude, mate. If someone was doing that to me, I'd say, hang on, you got me on, I'm talking to you, and you're being fucking rude. Right? So it's just manners. I apologise. How can you have two conversations, right, with a comment section and a live guest? You can't. So I apologise. It's not rude.
Can I just answer, Poet?
Go on, mate. You do what you're doing. I'm going to go and get this thing at one.
Yeah, I've sent a lot of positive energy to Laura. I'm gutted for fucking Laura. I rang Laura before she went to jail, the night before she went. And I've learned a lot about Laura since she's been to court. But I don't hate her for that. I give her a lot of love. A lot of love. I do think about her. Just because I haven't put note in the comment.
Yeah. The thing is, Sean, I know that you did, mate. Like I said, I know you was in contact with her. People don't know you was probably in contact with her. I know you was in contact with her because I put you in contact away from YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah.
I fucking because I'm doing all this self-eating bollocks. Like, mate, I swear to God, I fucking love grapes. I'm all about salad, grapes. Oh, I love fucking grapes, man.
I love my bananas. I like my bananas, mate.
Did you get your cheese, onion, crisp butty last night or what?
Yeah, I had about 3 last night and I've had about 4 tonight as well. It's my new addiction.
What's this? Your crisp butties?
The crisp butters, yeah, it's my new phase.
So you need to send me a friend request, man, because
definitely.
If I search for your name, it'll come up with your profile.
There's about 3 or 4. What I'll do is I'll send you new one.
Hold on, you've got 3 or 4 profiles?
Yeah, because I keep forgetting my password and shit, so I just fucking set another one up.
Your lungs are fucked, bro. Your lungs are bad.
Yeah, fucking really.
And you've got COPD.
It don't help when you've got one of them in your fucking hand, though, does it?
What someone said before, someone asked before, what do you smoke?
It's the amnesia, man. Yeah. And it's fucking, the name's fitting because it does help you fucking forget.
And if Sean forgets, it never happened, people. Just like the pipe button.
There's no comment, no reply, and didn't walk there.
So if you go meet Dominic on Saturday, how are you getting to Leeds then? Because your boy's not going to run you, is it?
It fucking out. It's 20 minutes on train, 15 minutes on train. It's fuck all for me, mate.
Yeah. Someone saying here, amnesia, haha. Bro, this ain't 2009.
Isn't it?
Everyone smokes. Man. People got different. How many nights you smoke, Sean?
Oh, fucking hell. I roll 4 just to go to bed with.
Do you smoke with tobacco, someone's asking? Yes, Ross Steve.
Yes, I do. And I go through at least a fucking 1/8 to a quarter a day.
Dominic's working on Saturday.
Yeah, he texts me. Yes, Dominic, how you going, me baby? Love you, brother. Fucking love you. Yeah, we'll make it Sunday or week after, but it's definitely going to be a Leeds Part 2, Dom. 100 fucking million%, pal.
And just to crash it, Cody's coming along.
Yes, you fucking
I've always wanted to see the inside. I've always wanted to see what the inside of Leeds Police Station looks like. And thank you to Sean and to Dominic. I'm going to find out. Cody, you're Cody. Cody.
Yes. You know that. Yeah, you definitely coming though, brother. Defo.
I'm down.
Yeah, that's fucking damn right, man. Buzzing. Sweet.
As long as I've eaten right, I'm on a diet, so I shouldn't really be doing it. But fuck it, I'll come out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
But if you lose your,
he texted me earlier, Dominic, and he says, we're definitely having Leeds Part 2, but we've got to get fucking Cody to get on train as well, and he's going to link up with you on train to meet at train and fucking come over to Leeds.
I could link you in Rochdale, to be fair. I'd link you in Rochdale and travel together. But fucking, I'm chilled these days, very, very calm these days. But if you lose your shit, I'll just start swinging, and that's as simple as that. I won't ask questions. I'll try and diffuse it at first. But if you're adamant, you're on one, then I'm with you. And that just means get a nice pair of shiny handcuffs. Breakfast in bed.
None of that, mate. None of that, Cody, mate.
En suite style. And then they'll be like in the dark, and I'll be there. My defense will be, I'm just a little YouTuber. I don't just let up for a quiet drink off YouTube. What do you mean, Cody? I didn't do nothing.
Bleed insanity, and your diet will be fucked because you'll not get no salad in there. Not in Ellen Road. Not in Ellen Road Cop Shop, I'll guarantee you.
This is the thing. What's Ponty? Is it a big place or Ponty?
No, not really. It's just a small town. It's not like a. It's not like a village. It's like a little small town.
Yeah, there you go, Callum Smithy. Not guilty, Your Honour. Fucking 1000%.
You
mate.
know it, Callum. You know it, pal. No comment all the fucking way.
Yeah. Sophie. So that's Sophie, bro. That must be Dominic Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie. Me and Don will keep you both out the bracelets. Yeah, she'll probably put her in urn. She'll have her own bracelets, will Sophie, Cody?
Yeah, man. Nah, do you know what, though? I'm a quiet... When I go out, when I've had a drink, when I'm sober, I'll fight anybody. When I've had a drink, I'm just dead chilled and want to hug everyone.
Yeah, it's great, man. With Dom and Sophie that Saturday night, it were fucking mint. Honest to God, I was chilled. It was just a fucking dickhead. And unfortunately, dickheads are out there, and you've got to fucking live with it, basically. It just fucking... Like I say, it was my first night out in years, and it caught me off guard. I was fucking hammered.
I can't get it up. I'm trying to... Yeah, the thing is, though, you'd had a few beers. Oh, you cunt. Like, no, you'd had a few beers. It sounded like a good night, though. Do you know what?
We did. We had a great night. We had a great night, Cody, honest to God. We fucking had a laugh all the way through.
Who was that blonde bird that you and Dominic had a picture with?
I haven't said out because I can't remember what the lines were, but we had a little fucking joke bet, like me and Dom, who could go up and get best chat up line. But I can't remember what the chat up lines were. But I know I won. Did you hear that, Dominic? I fucking won.
Yeah, but someone saying there, saying that, like, go on.
Shobin's right. People have formed friendships through this channel big time, and it's fucking... When I said to Tony earlier, it's opened my eyes, this channel. Opened my eyes. I'm getting... restoring faith back in people.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you was isolated. It sounds like you was isolated, right? Yeah, you won, Sean.
Yeah. Yes, Dominic. I love that kid, man.
You have a little competition going on, or what?
Yeah, we just... Who could come out with best chat up line? I just wish I could remember the fucking chat up lines. I was pissed. But I'm good with fucking gift at Gab when I've had a few pints, so...
No, look at that. That's a nice comment from Smithy.
And I do, Callum. I do. I said it yesterday when I come on. This is therapy for me.
Yeah. G Muller. Darren G versus Sean Atwood. Whose side? Now, just want to make the point very clear. This is what people do, Sean. People try to stir shit. And then the screen recording this. Understand one thing. I like Sean. I went on his podcast. He's a lovely, lovely guy. He's very hospitable. He's a lovely chap. I like Sean. I introduced Sean and Darren to each other. Right? There's 2 short videos of Darren near a canal. Right? That was outside my old place. Right? I set that up. I put Sean and Darren in contact. But the thing is, I like Darren and I like Sean. But I've been around Darren longer. Darren used to live with me for a short time, and I've known Darren longer. But I like Sean. Darren. Yeah, Darren. Yeah, I like Darren and I like Sean. But if someone said to me, pick, then I'd pick Darren because I was around Darren longer. But understand one thing, for the shit starers out there, I like Sean and I like Darren. Darren's his own man. Darren spoke openly on the channel. He said what he said. I didn't know he was going to say it. We spoke off camera. He said it on camera. The man doesn't mince his words. Simple as that. I messaged Sean back. Sean tried to get hold of me. I messaged him back. He hasn't replied. But I like Sean Atwood. I'm a big fan of his channel. If you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe. But it's all about the L5 Alive.
Yeah, man.
Sorry. Go on, Rob.
No, that's sound, man.
Yeah. Nicola, she's from Washington State in America, near the Canadian border.
Yeah, man.
Nicole, sorry. Nicole, if you want to jump on, man.
Hey, Nicole. Papa.
Thank you, Cody.
Nicole.
Loyalty Cody. Yeah, it's all loyalty, man. But like I said, I've got no issue with. I've got no issue at all with Sean, and I've got no issue with thingy. Like Q says there, best way of people to avoid it, any negativity. You must have seen Q on the channel, Sean.
Yeah. I've seen him a couple of times.
This guy, honestly, on a level, this guy's an inspiration. So articulate, been through some shit, was a drug dealer, became a drug user for 10 years, addicted to heroin, cost him his relationship, not so much with his kids, but his daughter specifically. Been through the mire, been in and out of prison. Lovely guy, doing a lot of charity work and things like that. I take a lot of energy from this guy. Darren taught me about positivity and energy, but no, Darren taught me about energy, and Q taught me about positivity.
Yeah. That's what I needed, positivity in my life.
Nicole, if you want to jump on, sweetheart, for 5 minutes and tell us how to pronounce yours. Sean, how do you pronounce her surname on the screen?
Second name, it's Nicole Frugere.
Oh, Frugere, very posh, Sean.
Frugere. Am I close, Nicole? Nicole, Papa?
Papa, do you remember that?
Yeah, fucking hell. That is a beauty. Frugere.
People are trying to push other. What's pissing me off? Certain people in the comments are trying to push other people's channels, and it's starting to really fuck me off. I don't mind if it's someone like Dale and Joy, right? They're cool, but I'm not having people trying to hoodwink my comment section to further their own cause, man. Fuck that. I worked hard on my channel.
Yeah, and you've done what you've done. You should be fucking proud of, mate.
Brilliant live against the night. Fugia, that's how it's pronounced. Fugia. Yeah. Sean, what music were you into as a teenager? That was about 60 years ago, you cheeky bastard. Now go on.
What?
Oh, Sean.
60 or 16? My teenage years, I was fucking going around rave scene. Techno head. But,
was you?
Yeah.
Techno.
Yeah. But all the way through my life, I love all kinds of music. I love me reggae, UB40, Bob Marley, shit like that, Yellow Man. I love me soul music. I love me R&B. I love me dance. I love me rap. I love it. I love music.
Yeah.
I love music.
Someone's saying here that they work in a prison and they jump on. If you jumped on, brother, because if you I don't know if you're a troll or not, but if you worked in the prison in any capacity, you would be bound by the Official Secrets Act. And if you spoke out, you'd actually be liable to be sacked. So I don't know if that, I don't think you're genuine, brother. Sorry to say that. Yeah. My PayPal, guys, to Carl Leach that wants to donate. If you go on my community post, I put my PayPal on there. I think Sean is sound. Respect.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hold on.
I always appreciate the fucking kind comments.
Hold on.
I really do.
Hold on. Stay there, brother. Stay there. You still there, Sean? Yeah.
I'm here, brother.
I've just sent a link to somebody. I want to see if they want to jump on. This guy's another. Been through the system. I'm hoping that he might not be set up, but I'm hoping that he does.
Yeah.
Going out of trouble. Leeds. Okay. Stella Artoris, and then Sean and a pint pot. Doesn't mix.
No, not on a fucking Saturday night when he hasn't been out for a bit. But you know what it is, Callum? I do like it on here. I'm at one on here, and it's because the people who are decent fucking people, which a lot are on here.
Hold on. Is Sophie Whitworth, Dominic's Sophie, rating me out of 10 here? Yeah, Cody's a 6 out of 10. He's all right, I suppose. How fucking rude. I don't know. So I've never met. I spoke to Sophie briefly on the phone, right? But she's saying, yeah, Cody's a 6 out of 10. More like about a 2 out of 10.
She's funny. She's funny, Sophie. You'll meet her anyway. You'll meet her.
Love Amnesia. There you go, Carl Lewis.
Who's it? What's that? Love Amnesia. Yes, girl.
Kieran Styler, 6 out of 10, she says.
No, I won't be happy out of that. I'll give you an 8, me, Cody. 8.5.
I'm telling you.
Accept my friend's request and you'll go up to 9.
Well, have you sent me one? Hold on. Stay there.
No, I will do.
Send me one.
I will do. As soon as we get off here, I will. I can't.
Someone in the comment section, right? Someone sent me a fucking request, right? With his most stupid fucking name, right? And it's just got troll written all over it. When it comes to my Facebook, I keep it very, very locked down, right? Jono's on there, Q's on there, Laura's on there, Sean's going to be on there shortly. Dominic's, I've not got Dominic on there yet, but I keep it locked down. My family are on there. I've got a lot of pictures from my past and stuff on there, so I'm very wary who I. It's locked down to fuck, and there's a reason for it. Yeah,
sound. Understand.
There you go, Sean from Finger.
I've just dropped my phone again. It's a good job this has got a case on, I'm telling you.
Have you nearly fucked it already?
Fucking hell. Oh, mate.
Do you know what's making me laugh, though? What annoys me? I worked hard to grow my channel. I nearly said no one helped me. That's a lie.
I was going to say, you mentioned a couple overnight.
I fucking struggled with my channel getting numbers up, right? And I got to about 15,000, right? 12,000, 13,000. Then I went on Sean Atwood's channel, right? And I was very grateful for Sean for giving me the platform. And it helped me grow my channel, right? I got a few thousand subscribers and it sort of rolled from there. But I didn't go around on people's lives saying, follow my channel, right? There's Dale and Joy, and I've got no issue with them plugging their channel. Lovely, lovely couple. Being on the live, I've been on theirs. It's cool. But when people are pushing other people's channels or their own, right, it annoys me because I never did that. I never begged. Somebody asked me to go on onto a podcast. I didn't go around begging people to like me, like my channel. I just did it my own way. So I'm not having people trying to push other people to their channels, right? Fuck that.
Man. You've done mint with this channel, Cody. Honest to God, you're proud of yourself. I think it's helped
you in some way, Sean. Definitely, it's helped me, but I think it might have helped you.
Listen, it's helped me big time. This is therapy for me. I am at my most chilled on the night, and especially when I'm on here.
That'll be the heroin. That'll be the brown people. That'll be the brown.
And probably the amnesia as well. But yeah, man, I'm at one on here. I love it on here. I do. It's part of my fucking nighttime fucking ritual now. You know what I mean? I love it. Can you ask Sean why he thinks a lot of people from the original rave scene in the late 90s turned into heroin addict? Again, I think it'd be the addictiveness, the addictive personality. I do think soft drugs will lead to hard drugs. It is a fucking domino effect. I do think that. But yeah, once rave scene, I mean, it's still going on, but it's not like it was. And I think just people, I don't know, it's just the country just got flooded with the fucking drug. And that was it, wasn't it? It just fucking took over the fucking country. But yeah. Yeah. Now they've seen still going on. There's still destruction and shit like that at Donny Dome.
Cody, did you work the doors at the Hacienda in the 90s? No. I was born in 1983, so during the Hacienda era, I was a youth, man. I was a youth, so I was a kid.
Yeah. Oh, that's the end, man. And fucking cream up that end, didn't they, Liverpool?
Yeah. No, Hacienda's Manchester, bro. It was a big,
Yeah,
massive.
no, I meant.
All right, go on.
Cream, well, Liverpool.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, cream, yeah.
And then Hacienda, Manchester, yeah.
Sankey Soaps, Hacienda.
Yeah, Wigan Pier.
Dominic's just WhatsApped me now. I think he's at work. Just said, we are both proper looking forward to meeting you, Cody. Hold on. Both looking forward to meeting you, Cody. Roll on Sunday, my bro. Hold on. So is this arranged or is he just sort of arranging it? He's saying this Sunday.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Hold on. I didn't know this was happening Sunday.
Well,
guys, if you don't, can I just say, if I don't go live Sunday night, right, it's because the police have taken my phone because I am what they call arrested. I am arrested. And if this ends up on Crime Watch UK, I'm going to split the 250 quid with Sean and Dominic. Well, triple it with Dominic and fucking.
Yeah. You'll have to just see if they'll let you do a live from fucking prison.
I'm like, here, mate, stop, don't touch me, mate. I'm going live from fucking custody suite and that. Don't touch me. I'm getting to me that fun. Hi, guys. Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. That is in fucking link up there. We're not going back to that fucking place where you wanted to go back and smash a fucking pool cue around this cunt's head.
No.
Apparently do that.
No. We're just going to have a good night, man. Just have a fucking laugh. Have a laugh, man. It's what I need. It's what I need.
Yeah, but you might need that. But when Sean's had a few drinks, the machete man comes out and he starts saying, "Oh, fucking kill you, come!" Or he throws a pint glass at someone.
Yeah, only people I know. People I like.
You know what? I've got a couple. Hold on. Sophie's a hard bitch as well, Cody. Be careful. Fuck it and fucking fight you for it. Do you know what I mean? And that. But yeah. Sophie looks like a lesbian that used to come down the gay village. I can't remember her name. It's called Steffi.
Oh, she bats both sides, does Sophie?
Yeah, I've seen her. What I thought Sophie was that blonde bird on the picture.
No. She's dyed red.
People say I'm getting tips on the gym. I'm not getting tipsy, guys. I can fucking drink. Literally, I can fucking drink, mate. Trust, but I'm not a big drinker.
I would say you've had that bottle. You've had that bottle a while, haven't you? A couple of weeks.
I've had it for about a week and a half.
Week and a half.
A subscriber that knows me. She's got this. She's got this address, and she sent it to me. But it's a bit of a shit subject because I'm a bit. Well, I've dropped her out because she pissed me off. I won't name her, but she got mental health issues and she won't take her medication. She's really bad mental health, right? She's been through a lot in her life. Lovely girl, but she won't take her medication, but will think nothing of taking her for getting on cocaine, which it really fucked me off because it's not going to improve her mental health. It'll make it worse.
Of course it will.
At the end of the day, she's close to getting sectioned and she refuses to take her medication. There's a reason for that medication. She's chemically imbalanced in the brain, bad. But she won't take that.
We've got a couple on my street. Honest to God, Cody, we've got a couple on my street.
You know.
And
people are thinking your Nicola is fake. She's not fake. She's not fake.
She's not. No, she's not, Chloe.
No, she's not fake at all. She's not fake in any way.
She's got issues and she's got confidence issues. She is building a setup. We're going to have a good chat tomorrow on phone.
Not fake. She's not fake. I know for a fact she's not. I've spoken to this girl.
No, she's real as they come. Real as they come.
She's not fake. Yeah, Lindsay knows. She's not fake. Like I said, do you know what, Sean? My channel's about positivity and turning negatives into positives. and you just get people that are like jealous little bitches going on. You fake, you this, you that. Do you know what? If you come in here to put people down, just do me a favour and fucking. I'd rather not have you as a subscriber, to be honest. Right? Don't be jealous, mate. If you look at someone and think they're good looking, or you don't like them because they're good looking, don't fucking hate on them. There's no need for it.
No, no. It's
yeah. There you go, Sean.
Yes,
Nicola needs to come down.
Yes, I'm definitely be up for that. Nicola, I hope you're fucking seeing this.
When somebody
Mr. Scouse is probably bang on.
When somebody puts somebody down, it says far more about the person that's using the insult than the person that's being insulted.
100%, my man. 100% my brother.
When people put somebody down, all it screams is insecurity, low self-esteem, and low confidence. And they need to put somebody else down to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
There you go, Kieran Styler. Nicola is stunning.
She's very stunning. Very stunning. Very stunning.
Sure.
We are going to have a proper good fucking chat, me and Nicola, because we've got a lot we can relate to. A hell of a lot, you know what I mean? And I've only spoken to her like for a good 5 minutes. Just that 5 minutes, we have got a lot of common light. So I'll help that girl and she'll help me. So
I messaged Darren earlier, asking Darren to come on.
Yeah.
I said, I'm good, mate. No, he's only just replied. He said, I'm good, mate, bro. But I hope you're good.
Yeah, man.
The thing is showing them. Hold on, it was the era, Sean. Heroin, then back coke now.
Say that again, brother.
I think he's talking about drugs.
Put it up.
Hold on, where is it? Where is it gone? Where the fuck's it gone? Where's it been? It was the era.
It was the era, Sean. Heroin back then, coke now. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. But heroin, it's not really gone away, has it? It's still here.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It was heroin back then, and it's still heroin now, to be fair.
When people, you get a lot of people, pardon me, you get a lot of people asking to come on when Sean's on. But when we're talking about a certain subject, right, if you've not got experience of that subject, it's quite hard to fit you in because you need to be able to relate to what's being said on the screen, guys. Mate, do you know what? The one thing that I've learned, mate, right, putting my number on YouTube, by the way, was a massive fucking mistake because my phone gets hammered and no, Sean, honest to God, I literally, because the thing is, if I reply to every single mate, I leave them, I just let my phone in my head. I just think, I have like this thing where I just think, you know what, just don't, it comes across as rude.
But yeah, I could imagine if you've got fucking a gazillion texts just overnight.
Honestly, like my phone. I try to help people, Sean, and be positive. I'm nobody to help anybody. I am nobody. But if I'm positive.
No, I'm disagreeing with that, pal. I'm sorry. You are a fucking big inspiration, a big help to a lot of people, mate. I'm sorry, but you are. You have been to me, so no.
Just like the thing is though, like but all it is, like, you can try and help people, but if they will not willing to help themselves, then you can't help them. So it's
pointless exercise, Cody. It's a pointless exercise. You've got to be willing. You've got to put the legwork in yourself, and you can't just expect everyone to do it for you.
All it is if I'll give my time to anybody, and like I said, people that have been nasty to me in the past, I've forgiven them. I've carried on talking to them and everything like that. But if someone's not willing to help themselves, and all I do, mate, is simple. I'm going to stay on my path. I won't be detracted. I'm strong enough to take on someone's emotional shit, yeah. And I've been through shit. Everyone else has been through shit. It either makes you or it breaks you.
Yeah.
I will help anybody. But when someone can't help themselves, the simple fact is I shrug them off and fuck them off, and I carry on my path, because you can't. Some people can't be helped, Sean. Some people cannot be helped.
I totally fucking agree with that, Cody. I totally agree with that. And I won't be an hypocrite, because like a year and a half ago, maybe maybe a bit longer, maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I didn't want to be helped. You know what I mean? I was in a fucking depression. I was so low. Help. It was like, I don't want to fucking help. I don't want no fuckers help. I don't want to help myself. I'm happy being a fucking druggie. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck. But now I've got a bit older, a bit wiser, Elf's kind of woke me up as well. It's like, yeah, I will get my fucking head back on it. I will get back to me, the real me.
What annoys
I'm
me?
normally happy. I'm happy, me. If I get up and I'm like, I've had a couple of hours sleep and I'm fucking buzzing because I've had a couple of hours, and then I'll be happy. And when I'm happy, everybody feeds off me. Everybody. But unfortunately, when I'm depressed, I don't like being around people because I don't want them to feed off that side of me. You know what I mean?
This is the thing, and I was used to be negative energy, angry, horrible, nasty, dark, horrible bastard, and I've got positivity now. And even though I'm not positive about myself, I give good advice. I'll talk to anybody, but like what annoys me is like when people reach out to you, or you give your time to somebody and they're talking and everything's like fine, but then they're surrounded by dickheads. They're surrounded by dickheads, and what they do, if you've got significant mental health issues and you've got friends that are trying to get you on drugs or get pissed or get drugs down your nose, up your nose, that ain't a fucking friend. That ain't a fucking friend. A friend would protect you. They would try to look, talk to you, or get you away from stuff. Not say, here's the answer to all your problems, this little bag of white powder. Get a fucking line up your nose, right? When you've got mental health issues. So I personally can't be involved with people like that. And this person that's watching, by the way, that I won't fucking name because I've got more respect than that, right? A girl that I've spoken to for 3 years on and off, right? And this girl was like, because I ended up in a situation where somebody, not me, but I was in a situation where somebody that I'd just met was smoking crack cocaine. I didn't know that this was going to happen. I ended up in this gaff, and the next minute pulls out a pipe and he's sucking, right, on a pipe, right? Nothing to do with me. I didn't partake in it. I actually said, after, like, I stayed about half an hour and I turned around and I said, you know what, bro, this isn't for me, this scene. I'm going, right? She tried to use that to vindicate taking drugs. If I was sucking on a crack pipe, you'd have a point, but I don't take drugs. The fact is, Sean, some people, unfortunately, will always be attracted to dickheads. And like I said, if I'm friends with someone, if someone comes to me and says, Cody, I'm really bad mental health, I'm suffering, I'm self-harming, I've got a borderline personality disorder, I might be a paranoid schizophrenic. The one thing that I wouldn't be saying to them is, tell you what, stick all this cocaine that's been cut with cement and fucking like coca leaves and douse it in petrol. I said I wouldn't be, because if you look at the process for making cocaine, you'll see that petrol, coca plants, it's just, they put cement in it. It's mad. I would not be telling that person to stick cocaine up their fucking nose, because it would do them more damage than good. If I was a friend of that person, I would speak to them until I fell asleep on the phone, trying to be there for them. Right? I wouldn't be telling them, this is the answer to all your little questions, to your problems. It's going to make you fucking, what goes up must come fucking down.
And you know what else as well? Come on. No, what else I picked up on there, like, it's like, when you went to this fucking gaff where crack pipe got pulled out, I think it's a bit disrespectful anyway, because like when I meet you next week and we're going for a drink like I did with Dominic last week, you know I'm a fucking full-blown addict. You know I take a lot of drugs.
Yeah,
but I will not take a fucking drug while I'm with you and Dominic.
No, do you know what though?
Out of respect.
No,
you don't do drugs.
No, but
Dominic
the thing is, I just
no.
See, if someone was doing drugs in my company, that's fine. But I didn't know this person. I just met them. So when they're doing it, like, there was another lad. He said, "Oh, go with this guy," blah, blah. And he didn't say what he was doing. He said, "I've just got to go to see my mate." That's what he said. I was sat on the couch. He was piping it. Yeah, both piping it. Not my scene. I'm not there to judge anybody. I am nobody to judge anybody. I've taken steroids. I've smoking weed. Drugs are drugs, right? Some are heavier than others. But I wasn't partaking in it. And this person actually said, "Oh, you should try it. I've got strong willpower and I won't be peer pressured." And I just said, "Look."
I'm sorry. That's disrespectful, Cody. That's just pure disrespectful. That is fucking bad shit. You do not. You should have one. You don't take the fucking drug. Yeah, just fucking offer him Class A. Fuck off. That's disrespectful, man. I won't fucking dare pull a drug out in front of you. You don't take it, so I won't fucking take it in front of you out of respect, man.
But I don't. But all it is this. Like I said, with this certain person, it's like try to help people and try to be positive for someone, but you can't help some people. So if you can't help them, it's quite cut forward. Focus your positivity on people that deserve it. People that are going to try and you can't help people. You can't just, oh well, I'm going to go and do drugs and then pop back up and then pop off the scene and then come back up, right? You're wasting energy on people that are not helping themselves. If they're not going to help themselves, quite simple. Save yourself for someone that is going to listen to you and help and take advice on.
Yeah, drop them.
Well, yeah, so that's what I did, man.
Yeah, fucking too right. Too right.
Hold on, what's this? Reach out code there. Reach out code there. Just looking at comments.
Yeah. What's the world saying?
Hold on. 1000% Sean, or at least ask before you do it. Talking about drug use.
Yeah. Cheers, Rick. What it is, Rick, it's like you've probably seen. You've seen me on here. I'm a full bore addict. I'm a total fucking drug user from waking up to going to sleep. I don't sleep fucking much at all. So it's a lot of fucking drug use for me, hell of a lot. But from a very early age, I was brought up the old school way. I was brought up to be respectful, know your fucking rights, respect your elders. Just be fucking wary of your surroundings and fucking manners are free, man. Manners are free.
And you know what? Like I said, so what makes me laugh as well in the comment section. There's people that have got no profile picture, and people are asking them for the number. Like, sort his fucking heads out. Come on. Yeah. I love my subscribe. Like I said, it's not my subscribers because it's the channel. The channel's open to anybody. But the fact is like, I don't want the channel to be a negative thing. Like, we're talking about drugs, but what we're trying to do, we're trying to dispel the myth of what an addict is. People might see an addict.
But just because we're talking about things that are negative, like drugs, fucking prison, shit like that, we're trying to make that a positive thing for people to stay away from that shit. We're trying to use that fucking shit we've been through to fucking help. I think this fucking channel's meant, man, for what you've done. And I think you deserve a lot of credit, man.
But I don't see that. See, people like you, people like Q, people like Jono, people like Clint, fucking hell, so many people Laura, all these people that have come on the channel and bared the soul, right? It takes a lot to do it. And even Tony before, it takes bollocks to go on a platform and say, you know what? I'm an addict. I've been raped. Morag came on, and again, Morag had been through some of the most worst things in the world imaginable.
Is that Canadian lad?
Canadian lady, yeah. And I've got a lot of respect for her. And you know what? What would they be here? We're trying to teach people addiction. It's not black and white. Like I said, there's a saying out there, it really fucks me off. People choose to take Class A drugs. Right?
I didn't choose.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't fucking choose. I choose to now, but I'm full bore fucking addicted. and it's down to me to choose to get off it, and I will do. And when my strength's there, I'm on fucking path for it. My head is in there, and I will. I fucking will. With right fucking people behind me, I will fucking do this.
Let me go for a piss, Sean. Stay there.
You do that.
Go on, keep the comments on the screen, Sean. I don't think you see them.
100% true, Sean. Nicola. Yes, thanks, Nicola. And it's what I said about you as well, Nicola. One day we'll get you on here, but it's when you are ready, Cop. Don't give a fuck about what other people say. I know what you're about, and yeah, fucking, I'm behind you, Cop. I'm behind you. You can ring me any day. You know that now. You've got my number. And I'll be ringing you tomorrow anyway. We'll have a proper good chat, Cop. Proper good chat. And to all other people on here, kind comments, thank you. It means a lot. It's building me, because I was rock bottom. I've been torn to fucking pieces basically, and it's only been the last few months where I'm starting to rebuild who I am. Like I say, I'm getting a new circle of friends, and surely now, only way is up for me. Yes, Solid All, thank you. Yes, it's getting better. Feels better every day. I'm not in pain half as much now. Half as much. Thank you, Sean. Good name, that, mate. Good. Spelt wrong, like, but it's a good name. Anytime, Nicola. Anytime. I know it's a two-way street, so not a problem. Both. I've stopped. I've not injected for I think it's 5 or 6 days now, since because my leg's been fucked. I've knocked that on the head. I'm going to stay knocked on the head and just got to try and beat the foil now.
Sean, someone said earlier, why are you not on a script, or have you thought about getting on the script?
Right, the thing at the minute is there's that much shadowing around me. I don't want to be on both, Cody. I don't want to be on both. And
there's no chance of you giving up the brown to go on the methadone, because obviously it's not the same, is it?
It's not that there's no chance. I've just got to do it at the right time. I don't want to use this fucking COVID, because at the minute people don't have to be supervised for the methadone. With COVID.
Yeah.
And I don't want to use it just for that. When I do go on meth, I want to be 100% sure that I'm not going to be taking heroin.
Yeah. Have you got a message?
Clint.
What's he saying?
Just text me. Just make sure I ring my daughter tomorrow. I will do. Thank you, Clint.
But we don't really speak about your kid, do we?
No. She texted me this morning. Like we spot through text, like messaging. But yeah, she's just had a bit of bad news, like, so.
Going through shit.
Not
touching. Is she using? She's not using?
No.
Nothing at all. Bless her.
They're on about adopting kids, my grandkids are. And this has cost her a fucking violent fucking ex-boyfriend.
All right. Hold on. Dominic saying to Clint, we'll come down your way, Clint, and hook up. Do you know what? That might be a shout, that. I wonder if it's
definite. Definite.
You know what? That'd be, because it's an hour from ours, from where we are, mine and Dominic, into Shrewsbury. Imagine that, bro. I would love nothing more. Me, you, Dominic, and Clint, and I think Sophie would come along as well. I don't know Sophie, but that'd be mad, that.
Yeah, I've already fucking talked about it, like, because I can't wait to meet Clint. I really would like to meet that fella.
I wish I drove. Literally, I would fucking drive to Pontefract, to Hemsworth, grab you, fucking go. Well, I'd grab Dominic first. If I drove, come and grab you, and then drive down to Clint in a
road trip, man. It wouldn't be a great road trip.
Yeah, literally fucking that would be fucking mad, you know. But this is the thing. I wanna meet Clint, but I wanna meet you and I wanna meet Dominic. But imagine if we could all come together.
That's what I mean. It'd be perfect, wouldn't it? It'd be fucking perfect, man. It'd be perfect. But yeah, we will get down to Clint. We will. We'll make that a fucking.
Apparently, Sophia. So is it Sophie or Sophia? Sophie. Me and my team of men.
She's more man than any cunt.
I drive a train called there. Yeah.
I drive my mum up fucking wall.
Yeah, look, you'll know when it's the right time, Sean, and I'll be on your back all the way.
Yeah. Listen, he's a fucking top bloke, that kid. Honest, he's a top fucking bloke.
We need to make it happen, though.
We will. We need to. We will make this happen.
Hold on. Where's your nearest station? Where's your
Wakefield, Leeds, Doncaster.
Where would you go to? Where would you go to? Where's your nearest?
To get to Shrewsbury, I'd reckon it'd be Doncaster.
So, and how far is that from you?
7 minutes on train.
Is that it?
Yeah. So yeah, get ready, Clint.
We need to make it happen, though. I'd love it to happen.
We're gonna.
Fuck, it's a bit of a cunt from yours. 3 hours and 1 minute, it's saying here. You'd have to get from Doncaster to Sheffield. Sheffield to Birmingham.
Well, I can go straight to Sheffield from here then. We've got like two
Fuck
little
it, mate.
trains.
We'll come over, we'll steal a car, and we'll just fucking drive down Twock and that. It's right.
Yeah.
Fucking champion, that. Fucking right. We'll get there.
I'll get fucking Scaffy bar out of retirement.
Right, here, mate, just go in that fucking car and that. Shut up, we go and meeting fucking Clinton and that. And then we'll all be sat there having a beer and Clinton won't know what's gone on. He'll be like getting nicked. We'll all be like cuffed and stuffed.
He'll be like, my fucking angel, man. He's failed. He's dropped off. Or there'll be one on the other side at desk, Clint. He'll be like representing us, getting his heart.
grab a Nova. Grab a little Vauxhall Nova. Dominic. But you know what?
Yeah.
I used to say, right, because I was paranoid to fuck, thinking I will never, ever, ever meet subscribers. But you know what? I'd love to meet Clint just for a beer or something. Just like, it's an hour and 15 minutes from Manny to there. It's an hour and 15 minutes to Leeds from here. I don't know. Pontefract, again, it's a bit of a cunt to get to, Ponte. When I looked at getting to yours, it was a fucking train to Leeds, from Leeds to Wakefield, and then get some fucking bus.
No, you don't have to do that.
That's why it came up on the Google.
No, you go to Leeds, then you can get a train from Leeds straight to Fitzwilliam.
Yeah.
And Fitzwilliam is like literally 5 minutes on bus from the house.
What is Fitzwilliam?
It's a village joined onto Emsworth.
Ah. And then just go from there.
Yeah.
Only people I'd ever meet off here is Cody and Clint, and obviously Sean. Well, you've met Sean, haven't you?
Yeah, we've already Leeds Part 2, Dominic. Part 2, pal.
I'd love, the 2.0 is where you've seen Hangover, the film, right? Where everyone gets smashed and like, oh, what happened? How did we end up in the police station? What do you mean I was arrested? Yeah.
Ah, shit.
It's fucking, honestly, we'd have to meet them. We'll have to.
Yeah, we are. Next Sunday, man. Fucking hell, let's get it on.
I don't think he means next Sunday. I think he means Sunday in a couple of days. Sunday. Oh no, it's next weekend. Was it Sunday today?
Yeah.
No, it's Monday now.
Yeah, 1:05.
Then a girl called Posh Holly. I've never spoken to her, but she's from Warrington, but she's currently residing in Moss Side, and I think she's having a bit of a nightmare. She's getting her hair off because her internet's shit. and she's just messaged me saying, "Can't believe I'm watching your channel at this time. Welcome to the shit show."
Riveting show, this, mate. Riveting.
You know what, though? Like I said, what I probably need to do is I need to pick a subject to start. I don't know. I'm not a good YouTuber, so I don't know how to do it. Right? I just don't plan it, and then I just want people to come on and just.
And you know, it's the best way. It's the best way because it's unplanned shit. So it's going to be more exciting because you just don't know what's going to go.
You don't know who's going to come on.
That's it. It's a lottery, isn't it? It's a mixed bag. It's great. It's great.
Oh God, here we go. Some little fucking knob here. Some.
Go on.
This fucking month here. Some little dickhead. Hold on. Fucking little idiot. One of my mods is probably being it here. Fucking little month here.
Why? What's he put, man?
No, some little dickhead saying just little shithead. Got a username of Dirty Smackhead, Sean. So you can imagine the sort of dickhead.
Proper fucking idiot. Idiot. I fucking hate that word, me, smackhead. I fucking hate it. I'm no fucking smackhead.
No, he didn't say you. That was his name.
No, I'm just saying I hate that fucking word, that phrase, smackhead. I fucking hate it. I'm a fucking heroin addict.
Yeah, someone's saying, "Call there, go to Wetherspoons in Leeds, and we can order drinks, man."
Yeah, that's where we fucking were, man.
No, but you're staying here. If we go there, hold on, Sean's disappeared. Yeah, to the little muppet that's going on. Yeah, like I said, I would love to see that. Here we go. One in, one off, one on.
One in, one
on.
One on.
Yeah, man.
What happened? I ain't got a fucking clue.
Yeah, man. Like I said, people
We can all ordered users drink. Yeah, that's what.
Someone commented.
What's the name there? Oh, Viagra. Fucking hell. That's where I met. That's where I met Dominic last week. Viagra.
Fucking.
That's where Pipe Pots were getting thrown got.
Yeah, man. Do you know what though? Like, fucking, the channel's just mad. Someone commented saying that a certain somebody who's currently in prison, like that's going to give me a slap. Fucking bring it on. Bring it.
For fuck's sake.
Nah, mate. Honest to God, yeah.
What the?
I would fucking love.
What is wrong with these people?
I would love this cunt to come and see me. Simple. Like I said, dogs bark. Like fucking muppet. Like I said, I don't. Yeah. I have no issue with
what
people.
What is wrong with these people?
Go on.
What is wrong with people, Cody? Have you got an answer for it? Because I haven't.
Yeah,
what is wrong with people?
Just fucking idiots, mate. That's what it is. Fucking idiots, mate.
I don't get it, though. I just don't get it.
He's gone, Cody. Yeah. Do you know what, though? What I need to do as well? I need to make more moderators, me. Ignore them, Cody. I am, brother. Leeds, yeah, Big Sam. Leeds. We all Leeds. We all Leeds come.
Good result today, then for Leeds, wasn't it?
I don't know how they went on, to be honest with you. How did it go on?
Bet Sheffield United 1-0.
Oh, bet there was some kickoffs there.
Yeah, fucking Yorkshire derby, innit?
Cody, do you know Josh Warrington? No, I don't know him, but obviously, do you know what? I'll be honest with you, I don't like Warrington. Something about him I don't fucking like, but he's a fantastic boxer. He's probably a great lad. I know he's supported massively in Leeds, but I don't like the geezer personally. Oh, Mods. Oh my God! Out and about. Change the fucking subject, brother. Change the record. Broken record. Fucking hell. Right. When I'm on talking to somebody like this, right, I just like to engage with them. I don't look at the comments. I'm talking to Sean, guys. I love everybody that comments and everything. But like I said, it just becomes this thing where people fucking argue in the comment section. But people just mither you. There's a certain someone that's drove me fucking mad. Right, and it really winds me up. And then they think by mithering me that I'm going to engage with them. Right, there's a lad that keeps commenting, keeps mithering me on message. I just look and I just fucking commenting again. Bam, bam, bam. I just ignore them. Fucking idiots, mate. Can't be done with
yeah, why birth them, man? Why birth them?
You know what, mate? Exactly that.
They're just... See, I don't get it, mate. You know what I mean? It's like... the shit I've been through and the fucking drugs and how fuck my head is. It should be me what's fucking head fucked, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't get these people. I just don't get them. They need a life. They say I need a life. Fucking hell.
That's it. And then my mum starts a new job today, bless her. She starts back with me.
What's she doing?
She's just a cleaner, mate. Just a cleaner. Just a cleaner. But you know what, mate? She's always worked all her life. And
there's nothing wrong with that, mate.
No, she used to work for the NHS, and then she left. And she always said it was the biggest regret of her life. Well, even though she's 57 now, she's waited 5 months, right? And mate, they give her the job about 2-3 months ago, but it's just been drawn. All this corona shit got put back and put back. So finally today she starts a new job. So yeah, I'm gonna, cause flowers die and everything, I'm not gonna buy her some flowers, but I'll probably go tomorrow. And she likes fish and shit like that, so I'll probably buy some prawns and some fucking, I can't buy her alcohol, but get some prawns or like some fucking cod loin or something like that, so she can eat fish.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, she just starts a new job tomorrow. It's local to where she lives. It's in a psychiatric unit. It's like a medium secure. And she starts there today. I think she works 8 till 2:30. But I'm just glad for her, because the thing is, she'll get a pension back and all this stuff. So I'm just proud of her, man, because I know she's been working as a care assistant, as a carer. And I think you've got to have a minimum wage for cleaning houses and everything else that comes with it. It takes a lot to do that job. And she's back.
Listen, before I went to jail on that big sentence, I was helping my mum look after my uncle. He went needed total 24-hour care, you know what I mean? And it's a fucking hard job, Cody. We were just looking after one person, you know what I mean? Me and my mum. Just one person, and it is fucking hard, mate. Hard. Stressful. So I take my hat off to people like that, you know what I mean? What deal with that stuff every day. Take my hat off to them.
It's just one of them things, man. Tourette's. My mum lives in Monkmore. That must be Shrewsbury. Someone there. I'm gonna get off in a couple of minutes, Sean, because I'm absolutely knackered, brother.
Listen, mate. Fucking
just
brilliant again. No, brilliant again, mate. Listen, I love it. You know I do. You know I do.
Yeah, man. I'd stay on longer. I'm literally right. My tea's behind me. I've got to pull some chicken breast out, sear it. I'm gonna do just salt and pepper chicken. Put it in the oven. I'm having veg, but it's like 1:15 in the morning, and I've been on for 3.5 hours nearly now.
I'm gonna go for tuna noodle run.
Yeah, man. Do you know what, brother? Stay there. I'll show you. Stay there. Stay there. I'm just showing you. One sec. We're doing all the diet and stuff now, right? But fucking noodles and noodles, right?
Yes, Cody. Yes, Cody.
This is where prison will never leave me, man. Chicken coca noodles.
Coca, yes, man. Yes.
Chicken coca. Chicken.
Yes, Cody.
Some beef, some chicken. And then fucking...
It's got to be chicken that way. It's got to be chicken, man. It has to be chicken.
John West, fucking tuna topper, jacket for toppers. Mate. Prison fucking stack. One thing that will never leave you, man. Doesn't Sean? Prison survival food, no?
Big time, big time.
Yeah,
that tuna and noodles on the night when you're behind that door is the fucking bee's knees, man.
Oh, you cunt. What?
You're gonna struggle now getting it back, aren't you?
That's what I mean. For fuck's sake.
Why don't you just do it in two?
I should have done it, but trying to be a dickhead, weren't I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for I'm having a fucking nightmare, mate. Hold on 1 second.
Sack it. Fucking sack it.
I'll dash it off, mate. That's why I can't work in supermarkets, people.
Yeah, you'll be alright as a shelf stacker.
Oh, I'm telling you, mate. Fucking, I do, right? Right, listen. Sean, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm just knackered, brother. But I'm glad to have you on. I'm glad to have had Tony on as well. And the lad that popped on from Croydon as well.
Respect to everybody.
Can I make a point before I go? Anyone that's commented that I haven't got back to, right, please don't take offence. Actually look and think, right, there's 275 people still watching right now. I'm not ignoring people. I get text messages, Facebook messages, WhatsApps, phone. My phone gets hammered. When my phone gets hot, I don't think, I'm going to answer every message. All it makes me do is put my phone on the side and think, fuck that, I can't be dealing with that. So I apologise. I'm not rude. I love everybody there. Jordan's there as well. Love Jordan. And Sean, I'll leave the last thing to you and we'll do something bigger tomorrow or whenever.
Yeah, right. Good night. Thanks for all nice comments. Cheers for all support. You're a good group out there. You know who you all are. You're fucking top. Cody, thanks again. Clint, I will ring my daughter and I'll ring you and I'll ring you, Nicola.
And Nicola.
You're getting a friend's request as well in about 5 minutes.
As soon as you come off the phone, send it. I'll accept straight away.
Immediately. Job done.
Right, I'll let Sean finish it, guys. Sean's going to wrap up and then I'm just going to press end.
Right, good night, guys. Good night, Cody, mate.
God bless, man. See you later, brother.